All right. Hello and good afternoon and good morning and good evening, everybody. It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of the Sunday stream for Brood War. Man, I spent all day yesterday at my parents' house from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. today, helping them get their computer backed up and move to another machine. Their hard drive was failing, but I recovered all of their data. But yeah, it was a long process. So I'm very excited to do something other than data recovery today. So again, if you want me to cast your replay, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War, and we'll get it into this folder. Viewer submitted for 2022 and July. Well, I'll put it in the August folder because today is the last day of July, right? Right indeed. Okay, who do we got here today? I'm sorry I had to push the start time back. Again, I got back home at like 1:30 in the morning and I was like, oh. And I had to do some stuff and I got to bed and I was like, I can't. We must move the stream back. I will die. So we're good. Everything is fine. We got Critter here. Dead Infested. JLC. Man, a lot of great dudes already in the house right now. We got Real Ultra. Nice. We got ourselves a... Man, it's just a lot of Eric here. Cool. Farewell. Ooh, member of the channel. Farewell. In the house, too. Having a conversation with Dave C. Said he was watching some Korean stream and can't speak Korean. I'm with you on that. Yeah, Savior Sword shows up too. And I think Jedi Mind Trick, another admin of the stream is here too. Let's see, Nick T's in the house. What's up, Nick T? Andreas Holby. Another member of the channel. G22 SDA, also known as John Doe. Toy Cop's in the house. He said he has the corona. Hope you get better soon, Toy Cop. Actually saw him say that in the Discord server too. Sonyo in the house as well. And got your replay, Dead Infested. Certainly did. And John Doe says, do you drink coffee? No. Barbu's here too. No, I just drink the Coke Zero. That is my caffeine delivery system. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. You know what? I'm curious. Okay, it's Infested Command Center from Dead Infested on Polypoid. So I'm curious to see what this is all about. Usually, Infested Command Center games are, 30, 40 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes long sometimes. But today... Perhaps he's figured out a way. Bottom right here, we've got ourselves a Terran player. He is the enemy. It is Tapino. And at the bottom left, it's a Zerg player. It's going to be Levick, also known as Dead Infested. Okay, cool. So, we got our spinning Banglass in here. Spinning right round, baby, right round. And otherwise, I don't know. I mean, it's gotta be a pretty darn fast hive here. Cause I mean, shoot. Well, not hive, Queen's Nest, right? So maybe it's not as far down the tech tree in time as I was thinking there. Well, let's see what he does. I don't know if you can rush it, because if you rush up to Queens, you don't necessarily have enough Lings or Hydras or Lurkers or Mutas to deal with any kind of aggression that the Terran player is going to toss at you. But maybe if the Terran's just kind of turtling up, we have a little bit more time for shenanigans. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. He hatches first. Does our Dead Infested. Wk'Cross is a Bionicle reference, is it? Is it now? I think I ended up going to college right about the time Bionicle started happening, so I just never really got into that stuff. But big Lego guy for sure. And Bionicles is Lego, right? It's just them kind of trying to go for maybe a bit of an older audience. What's up, Nimo Noom? Yeah, bit of a later start today. I, again, spent literally all day at my parents' house helping with computer stuff and got back home. Oh, loses that fight with that drone. About 1:30 a.m. So move the stream back. It's okay. It's all good. Love the macro hatch play. Really love the macro hatch play. Honestly, cannot say enough about the macro hatch play. Bunker coming up. He recognizes there are some lings out, and there are, and here they are. But, you know, it's just 4. It's not like we're ling flooding or anything. Production tab says it's drones. Drone, 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 baby, drone. Lings go for the run by. Oh, and actually lose 0 Zerglings on the run by. Nice. That was actually impressive. Well, block the ramp. No! All 4 lings make it into the main base. What a disaster for Tapino. Oh, ridiculous disaster. The lings aren't dying. The lings are not dying yet. Okay, this is some of the most effective ling harass I've ever seen, with 4 Zerglings at least. 4 Zerglings are supposed to be like, well, maybe, I don't know, 2 of them make it in, or... Dead. This is amazing. 3 kills. 2 kills. 2 kills! These lings have paid for themselves like 3 times over already. And yeah, they're slow. And yeah, they really have a hard time catching stuff. Oh, Ling's gonna die. Ling's gonna die. Dude. The fact that he's not target firing. Oh! Oh! SCV killed one. Finally, he's like, you know what's good against really, really injured Zerglings is SCVs. Oh, this is insane. And finally, 4 kills. 5 kills, Zergling. 5 kills, Zergling. That's absolute bonkers. So the army here of Tapino consists of 2 Marines right now. 2 Marines at 6 minutes. He's got 4 SCVs in this bunker, which is absolutely hilarious. Like, for safety purposes, I guess. But that's it. He's got a couple Marines out. He's 2 barracks producing. He's way, 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 way behind. And usually, you have to flood lings. A lot of lings to make that happen. But no. Dead Infested is able to do it with 4 Zerglings, which means he's got 25 drones. Okay, now he's ling flooding. Now we're committing a lot to the Zerglings. Let's go. It's not even a wall. Okay, so you just run by again, right? Man, waiting for speed would make this about 87,000 times better, but as it stands, the bunker's gonna die. And by that I mean he started repairing the bunker, so the bunker's not going to die after all. Hey, Tapino! Tapino figured something out, everybody. He's like, you know what's really good bunkers? And what's really good with bunkers is you repair them. Okay, so Marines outside of bunkers are having a pretty bad time today. But Marines inside of bunkers did some seriously good work. That was awesome. Okay, lair on the way. Great. Hydralisk Den. Evolution Chamber working on +1 Carapace. Makes a lot of sense. This 1 Zergling. 2 kills. 5 HP. He's dead, but he doesn't know it yet. What are you stimming for? Is that 3 stims? Or are they all stim individually? Maybe that's what he did. Uh-oh, some idle SCVs over... Ooh, some idle SCVs over here from Tapino. Tapino, put your boys to work. You gotta do it. Do it. Well, I was at my parents'. They got a Disney Plus subscription, so we were watching some Star Wars stuff. Like, a lot of what I was doing with my parents' computer was like, all right, we gotta run this scan, and that would take like 45 minutes. It didn't work. We got to run this scan. That was another 30 minutes. So, a lot of sitting around sometimes. But I was there with my 2 youngest brothers. They're 18 and 23, something like that. 22. But we watched some of the Star Wars stuff. And yeah, like, they're kind of okay with the prequels. Like, this younger generation, man, that grew up with the prequels kind of likes it. And like everybody that was an adult when the prequels came out is like, holy smokes, this is not great. But it's all the memes. All of the memes. Hey, what's up, Andreas Johansson? I'm glad you're enjoying the Sunday stream from your sofa. It's a good place to be, is the Sunday stream. Whether you're in Europe, or in Asia, or South America, or North America. Alright, so we're going in Snare. Cool. We're going Lurker Aspect. We're actually getting some queens, which is nice. Bjorn. Bjorn Budinger coming through with an amazing €20 super chat. Mike the Mutalisk says thank you too. Thanks, Bjorn. Longtime supporter of the channel. He's a member of the channel too. Bjorn is just always great to have around. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great day today, because I'm pretty sure where you are, it's more evening than morning. Anyway, yeah, absolutely. Good to see you too. Gonna have a great time. Everything is great. Great. Meanwhile, Zergling attack. On the loose. Into the bunker. I will kill the bunker this time, says Dead, and he does. And he kills that bunker. And the Lings are massacring the Marines. The Marines are dying. The SCVs are trying to body block. The Marines are gone. And now the SCVs are trying to fight against this many Zerglings. There's a siege tank. You know what's good against? Well, siege tanks is Zerglings when they're up close and personal. Hot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the sequel trilogy that is also very bad. Star Wars fans having a rough time. Anyway, so these, just casual Ling floods, man. Turns out, casual Ling floods can get a lot done against a Terran player who doesn't wall off. And this allows Lings to run into his base and murder all of his stuff pretty much whenever the Zerg player wants to do it. So it's 20 to 24 workers. We got lurkers down in here, or up in here. There's a siege tank. There's scans available. Scan. Why are you not scanning? Scan. Ensnare. Oh, missile turret providing some detection, maybe. The lurkers are like, we don't care about your scan. Oh, there we go. There's your scan. There's your scan. Yeah, 5 kills, 8 kills, 4 kills. Ugh. This poor Terran, he's backed into a corner. He's got a lot of scan available. Like, a lot of scan available. But he's problematic. Dead actually found someone who maybe truly be, like, E rank on ladder. He's not horrendous. He knows what he's supposed to be doing, right? He's making Marines. He's making tanks. He's had a pretty healthy SCV count until all of this carnage happened. And he's just letting his natural base die. And where did our queen... Oh, here they are. Here are our queenies. He's like helping it along. Is it deep enough to get... It is! It is deep enough to get infested. Infested command center. Infested command center has el arrivé. Okay, it is now the Zerg player's command center. It doesn't have to be burning to be infested. Just down to like yellow health. What is the official position where it can be infested dead? What, you know what that is. It was around 700 health that it worked here. So is it like 7? Is it 8? I feel like 9 is too much. Alright, so going up a ramp that is held by a Terran player is considered generally terrible. Anyway, 3rd base, 4th base, Dead Infested is just, yeah, outclassing this Terran all the way down. Ah, science vessel. See? This is what I'm talking about. We got ourselves detection in the form of a science vessel. We got siege tanks. We got Marines. He's got the pieces to hold this ramp especially. But, I mean, as far as winning the game, it's not going to happen. The answer is 750. Nice. 750. What's up, Avkatitis? What's up, Richard Button? How's it going? Happy Sunday to you two both. No! No! Oh, the infested Terran pops out and wipes out the attack. Wipes out the attack on the infested command center. The Terran saves the day. Ensnare on tanks. Can't micro as well. Also not microing at all. Not really trying. Gonna die anyway. Ensnared science vessel in the house. Bam. And yeah, JLC, look, it's regaining HP here after it got attacked because it's a Zerg building now. Free repair. Trying to bust his way up this ramp. It'll work. Yeah, it works. Defensive matrix up, not enough. And Tapino taps out, calls the GG, and Dead Infested wins it with some really nice Ling pressure against a Terran who's struggling. Then Lurkers into I'll take your natural base now, thank you very much. And then an amazing Infested Terran hit to save the command center that was under attack. The Infested command center that was under attack. How does he have 150 APM and he's not doing anything? 164 APM in that game from Topino. I don't know. Maybe he was drinking. Maybe he wasn't feeling like he wanted to try super hard. I don't know. But he was struggling, but Dead Infested jumped on that, took advantage, and gave us a really, really fun game. For sure. Well done. All right, game 1 complete. Complete. Something complete. We got ourselves a lot of fastest map here today. We have Barbu. He's playing a free-for-all on the US West server with some AI and somebody else named Mr. Jenkins. So I don't know what that's all about. But we've also got our JB replays of the day. He sent me 2. He sent me this one that he's really excited about. Toki versus Burgum. And we got Leta versus Shuttle, which is just a fantastic TVP here on Eclipse. Not a fastest map at all. So we've got a mix of some things here. We have a couple of Wk'Cross games, about 30 minutes on the fastest map. We've got a Tuna on Toast hour-long game. Ooh, so people are, yeah, so another 35 minutes. So you got some longer replays here today. But anyway, happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic time. Hope you're enjoying the Sunday stream so far, because I think that first game really set the tone. That was a lot of fun. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Already got 30 people who've hit that like button so far. Appreciate all of you. Really does help the algorithm. Just know that I'm here. Okay, next up, what do we got? So let's go. Man, do we need to do 2 Wk'Cross games today? Why do they feel like they're similar? They're both named Mind Control, but it's different players. We got Pablo Escobar. You know what? Just because I like saying Pablo Escobar, we're going to do the Pablo Escobar one. Farewell is going to get more Shuttle today. He got Shuttle yesterday, too, on the channel. And a Shuttle versus Hero ZVP. That was really, really fun. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Top left, going to be our Zerg player. It is Discipline. His teammate, top right, is Quapapa. Then finally, bottom left, it's a Zerg player. His name is Pablo Escobar. But I feel like it's a pretty good Zerg in fastest map. Team 2, Wk'Cross playing Protoss this time, usually a Zerg. We also have Kenshin, who is a Terran. And then finally, red, Zerg player named Pharaon. So all 3 races represented here, only 1 Terran. There's usually a minority representation in these 3v3s. And today it's going to be Kenshin, but we'll see. His APM is about 80, so we're just going to see if he holds on. Pablo's spamming 550. Cross is doing a casual 700 APM as a Protoss with his 3-gate opener with no gas on the fastest map, because obviously. Okay, well, Zerg player, how worried are you about getting attacked at Discipline today? Well, he's got a bad guy next door, but it's a Terran. It's not a Protoss. So he's like, you know, it'll be okay. Throw up a bunker, says Pharaon, talking to the only Terran player in the game. And he instantly does. And, like, in his defense, he instantly does. So we're Zealot pushing on Quapapa right now. So interestingly enough, he decides to go harass a Protoss. But I guess his only Zerg opponent is way up here. Or I guess way over here. I don't know. This is still way up top right, too. So I don't know. The harassment here is real. By that I mean it's a single Zealot. Really just a scouting Zealot more than anything else. Alright, fine. So yeah, Wk'Cross is like, that's cool. Everything's fine. We're gonna, yeah, okay, this is better. We're gonna send some Zealots up to the Zerg player, who maybe didn't take this as seriously as he should have. But, man, that sunk in. That sunk in, and that's interesting SimCity. I like it. Again, putting macro hatches in front of Sunkens even cancels that sunken creation because the Zealots backed out. So this is good. Wk'Cross is trying to find some damage against Discipline. Can't do it. Some reinforcements show up, but I'm not sure how how much committal there was here. Maybe some Zealot play. 2v1, get out of there, Zealot. 3v1, even worse. All right, sounds good. Yummy 22. Enjoy eating with your parents. We'll be here. We'll be here when you need us. Dragoons are out. Zealots are like, that's not good. Not good here, says Quapapa. If it was just Dragoons, maybe. But I mean, it's Dragoons and it's enemy Zealots and they're buffering and it's really annoying. Then pulling back to the safety of Sunkens from your friendly Zerg opponent. Trying to push. Yeah, okay. So trying to push up here against Quapapa. Saying, well, if you're going to defend your Zerg teammate, you don't have as much back home. And yeah, that's definitely true. He's got a cannon defending him. Okay, 3 cannons defending him. Which seems like enough. These Zealots need to get in here and help against these other Zealots. Like, I understand. Alright, fine. So you're not attacking as a group. He decides to go after the Forge, which is a fine choice, I guess. Like I said, Zealots against Dragoons. Pretty good. Gonna be just fine here. I don't know if they can get the Forge. Probe's coming in to try to defend the Forge, and it's working. Get back on the Forge. Get back on the Forge. The stutter step is pretty good here from Wk'Cross. He's got 400 APM. He should have good stutter step. Not that it's a guarantee or anything. They get the Forge, though. All right, Quapapa loses the Forge. So no more upgrades, no more cannons for just a little bit. And then a ton of Hydras show up here from Pharaon. And say, get out of my teammate's base. And does. So get some scouting information here, but there's nothing to see. There's no tech up here at all. So the mass Hydras from Pharaon should be able to handle pretty much everything here. Wait, these aren't Pharaons. These aren't Pharaons at all. Oh, snap. No, it is Pharaons, but Pharaon's on the other team. Keeping track. I thought he was killing. Okay, he's not here to help. He's here to murderize. Okay, so we are dead. Dead zone. Dead zone for Quapapa. He's got 18 total supplies, running probes out. He has enough money to rebuild a Nexus somewhere. But I don't think any of his probes are making out of here alive. No, these are Pharaon Hydras. Pharaon Hydras. Coming in. Nope, just kidding. Those are disciplined too. Pharaon has Hydras. They're here. So all 3 Zerg players are going for Hydralisks. We're going to keep on player colors here for a minute. So bam. That, I mean, all 3 of your Nexuses are dead now. That's brutal stuff. Hydras from Pablo Escobar are trying to sneak around and snipe down a lair of the enemy. Can he get it? 7, 6, 5, 4. The enemy Hydras are trying to stop the destruction of the base, and they do get it. They save it. Woof. The lair's down to 187 points, though. Almost extraordinarily dead. Very close, but not quite dead. Wk'Cross coming in here, too. Thanks for subscribing, Yue Tang. And defense coming in the form of Wk'Cross, saving his Zerg buddy, keeping his lair alive as much as he can. Marine Medic, which not bad against smaller numbers of Hydras, but once the Lurkers come out, it's just going to be a really tough time for the Terran player to continue with that, which is why usually we see mech stuff out of our Terrans in these 3v3s rather than the Marine tanky play. Over attack. Let's see if he, yeah. So we got ourselves, Quapapa is rebuilding an Nexus up at the 12 o'clock here. Not getting scouted by the enemy. They're more worried on making a pretty big push here against Discipline, who doesn't have much. He doesn't. He's got our, I mean, what, couple Sunkens, few Hydras, a couple Lurkers are out, which is going to help for sure. So Team Wk'Cross is just not going for the other stuff. What's up, Viral Videos? How's it going, man? Big engage in the middle here. Red versus blue. The lurkers are like, hey, come on in, Marines. The water is great. And the Marines say, why would you say that? I know we say this every time, but lurkers do friendly splash damage to teammates' units, not your own units, right? Your hydras are safe, but your teammates, dragoons and zealots and stuff are not safe from that splash. You got to be careful. Oh, lurkers are out here too. Lurkers are out here too. From Pharaon, who kept his... He's upgrading to a hive to get some extra HP on it. Or, you know, for the further tech, too, while you're at it. What's up, Alexis to Power? Happy Monday. It's the Monday Brood War stream in Singapore. We're zombieing it up here, right? Kapapa, he's got 3 probes. He's got 7. Oh, he just got scouted. He got scouted. What's up, Ahmed? Tadabichi, happy Sunday, possibly Monday to you. Save it. Save the base. These hydras are like, we will not save the base. We are not under attack. Why should we defend someone else's nexus? Reaver drop. Kills a bunch of hydras. I think the Zerg player down here is okay. Pablo Escobar down to 32 workers. No, did take a hit, but only down to 32 workers. I mean, Kent is at 35, but Farron Wk'Cross being at 50 is bad. Pablo Escobar, he needs to get a big swell of workers here to replace that destruction that he took. Well, happy birthday anyway, Ahmed. No, I didn't know it was your birthday. But happy birthday anyway. I hope it's a fantastic one. Birthdays should always be good. Drops. Drops. On a Zergy player. Where's your lurkers? Alright, well, there's enemy hydras ready to defend you, but he burrows his lurkers in. Sort of wins this position, but there's not enough left over to really get some damage done. Oh, and then he... Woof! Woo! Okay, that hurt. Pharaon down to 46 workers here. Finally, storms. Ah, the hive dies. Backup hive already coming up here, though. No, this is still lurkers, man. Still lurkers are killing things. Why are you not? Someone's not helping at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is a 13 kill, 15 kill, and a 17 kill lurker trio here. There's only 3 of them. They're kind of shutting down all of the mining here entirely. Counter drop. Oh, no. Further drop coming in here from Pablo Escobar on our Terran, who, again, is not super great. Ahmed is right. Drops increase the chance of Zerg winning every single time. Big drops here. The lurkers are in the SCV count. Wasn't super high to begin with. It's now at 24. Oh, it went up. No, it didn't. It went down. 27. Yeah, this Terran player Kenshin is a bit of a weak point in this whole game. Got a Wraith out. Just kidding. The Wraith died to the Hydralisks. Okay. Got to float all of its command centers out. His mining is completely stopped. Somebody finally killed these lurkers. Over here at Pharaon's base, he's got 69. Wow, what a recovery, man. I thought for sure he'd have many fewer ones. Yeah, this is some really good drops. Hey, look, our Wraith. We got our Wraith in this game. Infest the command center, says Dead. That would have been good. This is. Oh wait, 760. If it's 750, then it's not infestable yet. So that's not going to work out. But hey, there's still hiders and lurkers burning stuff down. He's trying to get mech upgrades. He would. No, that upgrade's going to get canceled. This one's not even working. He's just like, we'll drop again. I've had some great success with the drops. Farron says, make drops win. I hate you, Orange, says Pablo Escobar. I mean, fair? Yeah, storm cannons. There we go. This doesn't do a whole lot. Cross is still at 71 total probes. Muta's coming in to defend his friend and then backing out again. So Terran player has no income at all, which Kupapa actually has 17 probes now and is mining fairly well. Kind of making a bit of a comeback here. Hydras against tanks. Sometimes good, but wholly outnumbered. Yeah, you haven't missed any nukes yet, Barbu. No. This is only our second game, though. Get out of here, Corsairs. Yeah, Protoss make drops win, I believe is what somebody said earlier. These lurkers. Yes, you know, come on out. The water is great, says the Zerg player. Bad. Is that another drop? Another attempted drop here against Pablo. 58 workers, though. Shuts that one down. But he evacuated. He didn't really commit to it as much as maybe he could have. Yeah, Shuttle Reaver is great. Shuttle Storm is also very good. Lurker drops can be just as OP, though, man. Whoa! Muta Bomb. From our guy across the way, it's Farron. Not working well. It's not really enough. Another drop attempted to come in here, too, from Discipline. This is good. This is a really, really droppy 3v3. Everybody seems to know how to come in through the air. At least that was some really good storms, though. Those lurkers get removed. The mutas... Oh, what? I thought there was no way the mutas were getting this base. Okay, they did. They killed the main hatchery. Slash hive, slash whatever it was. Wow. Got to kill his own sunken so the drones have a better straight path. Oh, it doesn't really have a hatchery in a good secondary location here. That stinks. Hydra's trying to just smash it here to the Terran's base and finish him off for good. Not really working out. Help the Terrans, says Farron. By that I mean, yeah, he's fine. He's got tanks. He's got some wraiths coming in to deal with this mass Hydra stuff. Ah, Famuto's found Quapapa. But a bunch of Hydras here to save the day. Good teammate discipline, as I would say. Man, he did. He just pushed right through. Were there tanks? Yeah. Were there a bunch of Marines? Yeah. Doesn't matter. How's it going, Abirasaurus? Happy Sunday to you. Ah, Guardians coming up from discipline as well. And yeah, Kenshin just not... Didn't really belong in this game for some reason. Just kind of got knocked into a situation where he wasn't really fitting in. That's okay. So Kapapa is dead and Kenshin is dead. I think Kapapa has a better chance of coming back from the dead. See if that works out. Muta, really? It's like, you know what really worked that first time was a Muta Bomb. Let's go Muta Bomb again. This is so hard for Zerg to deal with because you don't necessarily want to plague them, even if you have plague, because you're going to plague your own stuff. And can he get the hive for the second time today? The answer is no. This is what I thought would happen the first time he went for the Muta Bomb. And bam, 169 HP, staying alive. So this has turned up into a 2v2 here at about 19 minutes. So feeling, you know, pretty brave. Discipline is after making a push there and taking down the Terran player. But hey, there's Dark Swarm and there's cannons. And there's Reavers here. So that's not going to work for you Hydras at all. Nope. Still nope. Lurkers under Dark Swarm. Amazingly good. Big ol' Reaver drop, though, from Cross. Cross says, we're just going to unload on the edges of your base. We know your income is a little bit dead because the distance of the mining is happening here. Reavers wasting shots on single drones shouldn't necessarily really happen. Storming the defensive lurkers. Did he bring detection or is he just storming them? Oh, trying to lurker in here. Oh, he gets one lurker up. Gonna take splash damage though if you attack this hive. But the Hydras, very carefully trying to deal. Okay, so they do end up saving the day here. The Hydras make sure nothing happens that way. Overlord's sneaking around. Our Terran player Kenshin's down here. He's got 15 SCVs. See anywhere? Where are his workers? Oh, a lot of them are here. So they're hiding in Cross's base, which is probably a fair place to put them. And the attack is thwarted for now. Cross is at 197 supply. Discipline 189. Pablo 152 and 156 here from Pharaon. So we a little mind control shenanigans here. Mind control a Zergy Zerg, bring it back home, raise it as his own. Using one of his own teammates' base as a way station as he maybe goes for another kind of attack here. Did Kapapa ever come out alive? Kapapa does not have enough money for another Nexus and doesn't seem to have another Nexus. So Kapapa's out. That's it, man. You got some probes. Congratulations. You don't have enough money to rebuild. You're dead. Oh, these are more SCVs. From Kenshin, just kind of hanging out in his own main base. That's crazy. Yeah, so this whole Lurker, Dark Swarm, Reaver stuff, really hard for Hydras to push. I'm going to make a Nidus Canal, says Pharaon. Yes. Yes. We're looking at the Mutalisk to determine where his head is. I don't know. It feels like it's one big head, right? Like this is the eyes, and this is the mouth, and the mouth is down there. Right, right. Big Reaver drop. A lot of Hydras, though. Oh, but the storm. Okay, so a lot of Hydras are now dead. Because, you know, it's going to be a High Templar Reaver drop. The Mutas try to shut it down. They're like, wait, okay. Our mission is now sped up a little bit. We got to kill as much as we can. Oh, but the Corsairs saved the day. The Corsairs saving the day versus, against these Mutalisks. And now the Reaver's getting some free shots off here, but Guardians are doing a better job at saving the day. Temporarily, oh my gosh, the Corsairs are brutalizing them. Brutalizing them. The Reavers are still alive. 7 kills, 10 kills. Okay. Got a little disruption web here for your day, which allows the Reavers to move in more effectively, but once they're dealing with individual Hydra groups, that's over. Alright, so they get rid of the Reavers finally. Zerg player's able to do it, sacrificing a lot of stuff to making that happen. Pablo Escobar's at 108 drones, though, which is nuts. Play good. go. Plague is up. Plaguing the buildings, which I always, it's great, especially against Protoss. That is damage they can't recover. Any damage you can do to an enemy unit that they never get back is good damage. Lurkers coming in say, hey, Blue, stop pushing in my middle. It's another drop. Man alive. So Cross is just like, okay, so we're doing Reaver High Templar drops. Maybe with some Zealot support this time. We can do this. We can kill Pablo Escobar. We can do it. Gets a really good storm off, but these drones aren't stacking up on this hatchery because they're stacking up down here instead. So Pablo's still at 85 drones after that attack. You want to storm here, not so much up here, but I mean he got some drones anyway. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Dark Swarm Lurker, man, gonna be very, very, very good against the vast majority of things, especially because the Terran is dead. What's up, Tuna? Welcome back. Glad you're feeling better. And is this the... Nope, this is just Pablo making himself a summer home. What is our Dark Archon doing? Does he have a drone yet? Yeah, these are him. Okay, so Dark Archon Cross is at 264 supply. He's got a bunch of hatcheries. He's got a Hydralisk Den, a Queen's Nest, a Hive, or a Lair rather. He can go to a Hive if he wants to. So yep, this is where it gets dicey for everybody who's not Wk'Cross right now. He's already a very, very good player. We've seen him play Zerg very effectively on the channel. Now he's got 256 available supply, and possibly could even get more, because there are a lot of SCVs hanging out in this game too. Is this him? Or is this Kenshin trying to come back from being more? He's got 12 SCVs and 1,000 minerals and a dream, and he is mining extremely poorly. He's coming all the way down here and then all the way up there. Meanwhile, another Reaver drop on Pablo Escobar. Okay, so every time he tries to rebuild, he just ends up getting Reaver dropped again and again and over and over and over. And all of these drones are in disarray. They don't know what to do. The Lurkers are getting some decent damage off here, but also, ow, splash damage is good. Wk'Cross throws out a question mark. Lurker kills a Reaver. That doesn't happen every day. Kenshin. Jij. Boy, Pablo Escobar down to 133 supply. Trying to Hydra push here against these Guardians. The Dark Swarm is missing. You've got Defilers right. They could throw down the Dark Swarm. He plagues them all, which is good. It's better than no spell casting, but a Dark Swarm would mean they would all be dead. They would all be dead. They're bad at running away. I'm not sure much attention is being paid to them anyway. How's Pablo at 131 supply? Where does he have stuff? I guess he's got some Lurkers up here, which is fine. Got some drones up here, which is strange. He's got a bunch of Hydras out. Fair enough. How's it going, Alexander Velasquez? Happy Sunday. Wk'Cross and Pharaon are both maxed out. Wk'Cross is another maxed out ahead of that one. So it sure seems like this is going to be a win for Team Blue, Team Right Side. For now, DC. Happy Sunday, man. Glad to see you back. Hope you've been well. Little Dark Swarm. Guardians won't know what hit him. Oh, he went out of the Dark Swarm, though. That's bad. How's it going, RJB? Got your replays. They're in the folder. Is this going to be the end of Pablo Escobar? Come on, Pablo. You can do it, man. The Hydras are sniping down these hatcheries. It's not necessarily game ending when you do that, but more hatcheries die, the harder it is for Pablo to come back from this attack if he can hold it at all, which doesn't seem like it's possible. Although it's only plus one Hydras here. Who the what? Oh, these are Cross's Hydras. Cross is like, I'm sick of trying to kill you with Reavers. Hydras will do a better job of it. By that I mean all the Hydras are kind of dying. Oh, but more of them show up. Fair enough. Sam Morris is here with Brood War, Baja Blast, Free Cat, and 3D printing. What a nice Sunday occurrence. Heck yeah, that sounds like a great Sunday occurrence. It's got 2-1 upgrades, man. Wk'Cross's upgrades are 2-1 for the Hydras that he just started getting a few minutes ago. Pretty good upgrades, I would say. It's 3-3 for Team Red. And it's 3-3 from Pablo Escobar. So nobody's, you know. It's a fun image right there. Nobody's falling off on the job. This is a lot. And these ones are 3-3. These are not the 2-1 upgraded ones of Cross. This is Pharaon being on. Alright, you did enough. Let's make sure the Zerg player is dead. But we got ourselves a recall on the other side. This is where Cross is at the moment. He's not trying to kill Pablo Escobar because he's like, Discipline's been left alone. Ah! Discipline! He gets double recall and is like, well, GG. Pablo calls the GG too and says it was a hard fight. It was a hard fight. What's up, Dylan Bradley? Yeah, anytime you're fighting against Wk'Cross, it's gonna be a difficult play. But yo, when he's at 320 supply, it's extra bad. Extra bad. Sometimes we do see Guardians, Ahmed, in ZVTs and ZVPs, where a Zerg player opens Mutalisks, right? And then the Mutas get some damage done, but the time is over, right? There's 5 or 6 of them remaining. They're pretty injured. And sometimes you will see a Zerg player kind of hide them in dead airspace somewhere, terminate Guardians, and then attack unexpectedly. And that works. That definitely works sometimes. It gets some damage done. The Guardians don't survive to the end of the game, usually. But yeah, we do see Guardians kind of in a secondary... Oh, the Muta time is over now. Let's move on to this other thing. Yeah, just waiting for Pablo Escobar to tap out. We should probably just leave now because that was a GG. Well done. I mean, Wk'Cross, the constant dropping, the 360 APM, the winning every category of the game here, 700 units killed, losing fewer than all but 2 of the people in the game. Kenshin and Kapapa, who died early. Yeah, good player, man. Really, really good player. Dylan wants a Helms today. I don't know, man. We'll see. We sometimes have a hard time filling those lobbies, but we will see what interest there is. Cool. So that was a Wk'Cross mind control replay. It certainly was with Pablo Escobar. All right. Since RJP is here, let's do a really, really, really high level fastest map between 2 players who are Toki and Burgerm. I don't know who Burgerm is, but Toki's going to be our Yangshi player, Terran. Terran versus Protoss. I haven't had a lot of good Terran play on the stream yet so far, so let's get some good Terran play here. Muy excelente. Here we go. Right side, it's a Terran. It's going to be Toki. And on the top side, spamming 600 APM is our guy. He's a Protoss. He's blue. It's Burger Man. So I guess we just call him Burger Man, because that's what it is. It's high level, but it's more of a meme game, says RJB. Wow. color me interested. I'm going to step away for a second, but enjoy the sweet sounds of SCVs mining the minerals. It's good. Well, hey, look at that. A little bit of some marine pressure here. He's got 2 kills. 3 kills, and then a probe zaps him to death. That's pretty good. A little probe harass against the Nexus first play of Burgerman here. The 3 racks opener against the Nexus first, really, man, should not work, but the cannons are up defending, and cannons are amazing against unupgraded Marines especially. How's it going, Rhaegar? Welcome back. Yeah, so just 3 racks pressure here, pretty strong, but like I said, when it comes to dealing with cannons, unupgraded Marines are actually not the greatest unit. Not even close to the greatest unit, I would say. It's a terrible choice. Protoss, what are your plans, Burgerman? What do you got for us today? Man, 3 Nexuses. So just really macroing crazy hard. Look, there's 3 command centers here too from Toki. And he got the 3 racks out. So Terran's doing fine. Bunch of Marines, medics. Medics really help immensely against cannons. Medics help immensely against everything, maybe except for lurkers. What's up, Patrick Montague? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You had a bad end to your work week. But you know, you're here now. You're watching the StarCraft. That's what matters. Ah, range upgrade kicks in. He's doing a Hydra bust, kind of, right? The Hydras, that extra range, taking down a gateway. That's funny. 3 starport coming in from Toki on the follow-up. A robotic support bay from Burgerman. Oh, that's really... You could get more Marines up here. Come on. You got 3 Marines just hanging out. And then he goes, all right, we're not making Marines anymore. That's it. We're going tanks, and we're going wraiths, I guess. Alright, so gateway, bleh, but 5 cannons are here. These marines, okay, 6 marines are not getting through that. The math doesn't add up at all. Shuttle speed, shuttle's coming in. It's going to reaver drop the Terran into the ground. Not if there's a Wraith Ball waiting for these drops, though, which it seems like there may be. Dropship, Wraith. Okay, those are the plays here from the starports right now. Battle cruisers, no. Battle cruisers against Terran, or against Protoss, rather, are just bad. Just bad. Here we go. Not speedy yet, but that's okay. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum cha. Little tank drop a Rooney. That's what we like to see. Probe pull was pretty good. Not good enough. 19 probes remaining. That one tank must have gotten 30 kills there, because this guy's got 15. Oh, the probe pull was just a little bit late and bad stuff happened. Meanwhile, a Reaper's down here. Doing some good work too. No, it's down to 19 workers himself. So both players just getting apocalyptically murked here on worker count. They're both down to 20 workers when they were much closer to 70 a second ago. That's some good Reaver hitting here. That's great. Denies an upgrade. This is burning down. Could deny yet another upgrade. I don't know. It just started to fly in here, but it got missile turret wraithed to death. Ay caramba. Ay na caramba. So it's just, is it just mass shuttles here? That's a lot. That is a lot of robos that aren't doing anything. Because again, both players' economies got shut down. They have the production to handle a 60 worker economy, but all of a sudden they're back down to 20 workers and they can't use all their buildings right now. Terrible. Terrible outcome. Got Reaver dropped again. Good SCV pull that time, though. Still at 27 workers after all of that carnage. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so barracks floating out here. Definitely fact. We're moving into the Mechazoids. And the Wraith Ball is here. The Wraith Ball is looking. The Wraith Ball is out there hunting for stuff. DT is also hunting for things, but they can't shoot up. And by that, I mean they can't sword up. Because, I don't know, they can't jump, I guess. For balance purposes. Valkyries too. So like it's a Siege Tank Wraith Valkyrie play. Heard from Toki. Burgerman is just going mass Reaver drop. That's it. That's his plan. Mass Reaver drop, a couple DTs maybe. Scouting out to see if our Terran player tries to throw some, missile turrets over on this other side of the wall. He just wants to shut that down. Engineering bay is floating though, providing some really nice coverage. And yeah, the Racer just like, oh, what's that? You have Corsairs? Bleh. You have shuttles? Bleh. Keep them next to the cannons. You can do it. What's up, Altair? Happy Sunday, member of the channel, Altair. Yeah, took some splash damage from those Corsairs, so maybe don't. Maybe be careful with those from now on. Wraiths just need to watch out for anything that can touch them, because they're paper mache, and they will die. High Templar. Getting that storm. It's never bad. Like, there's never a game where at any point you say, yes, getting storm, not really what you need here, is what a commentator would say. Hey, sounds good, Rhaegar. What kind of videos are you recording? All right, fine. So both players did a ton of damage to each other's economy, and now Toki's back up to 71 workers, and Burgerman's at 67. So what did we even do? We just reset the game. Ah! Big Reaver drop! There are tanks! The Reaver shots are not hitting. They're going after the main command center, but they don't get it. Several hits connect. The repair is good, and it wasn't enough damage to kill it anyway, I'd think, even without the repair. So that was, woof. That was an aggressive play there from Burgerman. Didn't quite get what he wanted to get there. But, you know, made it. Gotta respect the attempt. Too many wraiths. Yeah, man, I think everybody was like, ooh, wraiths can shoot up and down. That's great. And then in the first engagement with the enemy, you're like, oh, right. Jacob Martindale's at work. Ooh, the cloak is here. Ow. Ow. Oh, he's attacking his own Corsair, so the splash damage hits the Wraith adjacent. That's great. It's a great play. I mean, it's kind of classic, right? There's nothing... Oh, he killed his own one. Okay, it's nothing new, but man... It's not something we see a lot of. And they killed their own Corsair buddy there, just in case there were more Wraiths, I guess. Are you really going to try to push face into a Terran that's got 1,000,000 +1 siege tanks behind a wall? Is that really your... Why is this your plan? Don't do this. This is bad. You're just donating Zealots and High Templar to tanks. Okay. Stop doing that. This drop just casually flies over a ton of Zealots and is like, maybe we need these tanks back home for a minute. Let's not go for the drop. 'Tis a silly place. All right. Both players maxed out. Burgerman has a bigger bank than Toki does, but Toki aims to change that. Oh, it's a carrier follow-up, though. Getting some tanks up on these high ground. Oh, that's good. High ground tanks. An annoyance in fastest maps that spans generations. Trying to kill some High Templar here. I don't know, just kind of casually killing whatever they want, actually. Reavers dropping on the high ground to counter the tanks on the high ground. That seems like a decent answer. Hey, totally works. There you go. That's what we're here for. Hold position Valkyries. Just getting kind of blasted in the face here by +0 Dragoons. I find carriers on the follow-up. 16-minute carriers. Because, as we always say, Protoss can make carriers whenever they gosh darn well please. And once again, just donating to tanks here. So look, Protoss can make carriers whenever they want against Terran, especially. Only Terran, actually. And also, trying to attack into a Terran wall. It takes a lot. It's the worst idea in 1v1 where resources are limited. But in fastest map, not as terrible of an idea. Because your money is infinite, effectively. So it kind of changes... But still, you just don't want to donate units to 37 siege tanks for no reason. Like, getting nothing back, right? This DT's like, I got this. I got these. Hang on. I can climb this wall. The carriers arrive, and that's amazing. He made carriers knowing his opponent had a ton of Valkyries with +2 and a bunch of Wraiths as well. So he's like, sure, let's kill these interceptors. The tanks will be fine, and they are. DTs are in the mix, but there's scans here too, so they're not doing a whole lot. The tanks moved out. Valkyrie's trying to kill these interceptors as well as they can. They're forcing the carriers back at least. There we go. Interceptor does die. And just attacking the bodies of the carriers because there's no interceptors for them to kill. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, just shoving them back and letting these tanks do what they can. And Protoss, you know the feeling. Oh no, there's 87 siege tanks in my main base. GG. That's your win condition, folks. This one zealot's like, I got this. Oh, I killed a tank, but didn't kill all of them. And you're right. Everybody, you know what? Everybody sucks, Jacob. Everybody sucks at StarCraft, except for Flash. He's the only one that doesn't suck at StarCraft. Not even Flash, says Dad. Well, you know what? That's a fair point. Goliath, you know, I just don't see this necessarily working for Burgerman. It's just the mech army is too close. The mech army has set up here. This whole center thing of Burgerman is fun. He's got a ton of gateways. Maybe a counterattack. They say never base race a Terran, but I think that's what Burgerman needs to do. And that's what he's doing. It's like, well, these carriers cannot save the day here at all. Not even a little bit. So Goliath's getting some body shots off on the carriers. The Valkyrie's doing what they can to help distract. Is it enough to hold? And on the other side, Dragoons are just kind of sitting on top of the Terran stuff. We got +2 attack. They're strong. The tanks are at +2 as well, so we're on even footing here. Factory's going down. Maybe some SCVs taking some direct Dragoon hits. We know how many hits it takes for a Dragoon to kill an SCV, though. It's 8. It's a lot. Carrier group is dwindling, though, and by that I mean there are 0. So 0 tanks remain after that attack. 149 to 169, but the tanks inside the Terran base are going down, and the Goliaths are getting some serious hits off here. He's not sieging his tanks up, and that is a problem. He's trying, and he doesn't work. Dude, tanks keep popping out and dying here. Some of them are getting some hits off. But only 1 kill on that guy before he goes down. But some zealots on top of these units would be very good too. So yeah, we are full in base race mode. Have a great day at work, Jacob. Glad to see you. I mean, look, as far as base races go, siege tanks and Goliaths are way better at winning base races than Dragoons are. Although Critter's calling a Protoss win. Interesting. I mean, he shut down his income here. Burgerman has 200 minerals remaining and 17 probes. I mean, not like Toki has anything either, but he's got 2,000 minerals in the bank and 28 SCVs on the field somewhere. He's just sending tanks up to the front lines because a tank back home is not going to help against all of what's happening. Yeah, I mean, that was just a beautiful maneuver there from Burgerman. I don't know that he's going to win, but I do think he had to do it. Toki left his front door wide open. Dragoons and Zealots run on in, start murdering everything. SCVs making a concerted effort to flee. The Protoss gets at what? The Protoss is like, you know what? I could do this now. No, look at the wall. He's like, this is my base now. I've changed the locks. This is my home. What is? All right, man. Burgerman says, I don't feel like I can win this in a base race scenario because I guess all the buildings are floating and he doesn't have anything that can fly. Oh, I think he's forced into this position, but the tank's on the high ground. The takes on the high ground. Blah, 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 blah. They're getting some work done. I mean, shots are missing against them consistently because they're on a high ground. Oh, yeah. And these tanks getting some work. There's only 3 remaining. This is all of a sudden turning out crazy. Zealots jumping on the tanks. The tank count is going to die. These high ground ones are the only ones that are left. Zealots killing turrets as well as they can. Dude, dropping on top of a single shuttle. A nice kingdom for a single shuttle. He's trying to build... trying to build race. The Zealots are making sure that's hard to do, but one does pop. Oh, 3 end up popping. Okay, so some wraiths are out. DTs, Zealots, no Dragoons. There's no anti-air here for Burger Man. Oh, what a beautiful play. Recognizing, okay, I killed all the Dragoons. He's going back to work now, too. Burger Man, 19 probes. The Terran was back to work temporarily, but then a bunch of Zealots showed up, and the SCVs fled and were summarily executed. Takes down the scan. Okay, gets rid of scans. So the DTs could do work here. There's turrets up, though. The turrets are providing a really important service here against the DTs. Yeah, RW was not wrong. This has turned into a meme game all of a sudden. Yeah, this ComSat also dead. Just in case, the command centers are flying away from it, but it could come back. Don't you know? Wraiths harassing the income of Burger Man. Toki has 1 SCV, but 1,300 minerals in the bank. So he can rebuild, and he's got command centers too. This is interesting, Burger Man. Where are your probes? Burger Man has 9 probes. I don't... There's 1, 2, 3... Oh, maybe they're all kind of over here somewhere. That's a dangerous place to be, probes. Oh, they're hiding down here too. But again, not enough money to rebuild a Nexus. A lot of people are calling this game GG before I think it's a GG. Yeah, because look, these command centers can float. And the Protoss doesn't have enough money to build a Corsair or a Scout or anything. Has no money at all. Yeah, man. I think the Terran has done this. I think the people that were calling a Protoss win early might have been a little bit premature with that. But flying into cannon range with your Wraiths is real bad. Jeez, careful with that. These cannons are big. These tanks not providing much value on the high ground anymore. I'd bring them down and just try to set up. Gosh, you're worried about Zealots rushing you, though, huh? This is crazy. Zealot checking to make sure the Terran doesn't have any sneaky bases. No. Nobody has sneaky bases. There are sneaky production facilities, but that doesn't count. Toki's keeping 400 minerals in the bank, even though he's got a couple command centers that he's just kind of hanging out with. Is he building more SCVs? He's building SCVs. He could go back here in mine, actually, because there's no Protoss presence at all in his old base. He could do it and just hope that Burger Man doesn't find it and shut it down. That's what the Zealot is for, and this DT2. The DTs are a problem if you want to go back. Oh, these tanks are very brave. They kill a Dragoon. Maybe not super brave, but, you know, brave enough. The Zealots are like, oh, are there tanks on the low ground? And they're like, no, there's no tanks here. Get in the dropships. Okay, saved it. And, oh, another Dragoon got sniped. Okay, that's massive. There's no Dragoons left for Burger Man. I don't think he has any at all. They've got Zealots. Oh, there's one. There's one Dragoon on the field. This guy is not interested in fighting against, you know, 4 Wraiths with +3 attack. Wow. And +2 armor. Yeah, no one can mine. Toki's down to 94 workers. Burgerman has 33 minerals. That's it. Like, nobody's returning minerals right now. This Zealot's making sure this mineral patch is broke. He's got probes stationed. He's got DT stationed at positions as well. Yeah, it's just got to be tank micro at this stage of the game, right? Oh, he lost. No, he's losing. He lost an SCV. He almost lost a tank there. You cannot unload when there are zealots underground. Underground to underfoot. Man, wraiths and tanks. Wraiths and a couple tanks. He's retaken the Protoss main. It's like, aha! I have income now. And Burgerman says, I cannot let that stand. Kill the SCV. He's running. Ring around the rosy. Ugh, dead. Okay. But more SCVs are coming. The Zealots have to back out because they're all pretty injured. And I think the Terran has done it. I think Toki has gotten the win here. Yeah, I mean, look, sure. You're taking down buildings, but this one high ground siege tank, man. 13 kills on that guy. Just wasting zealots. Except for that one. That one's still alive. And that's it. Like, I just don't see... Yeah, you're right. Terran, the tank coming over here, that would be it. That would be it. That would just be like, no, this Nexus dies. Once this Nexus dies, all hope is lost. All hope is lost for the Protoss. He still has tiny bits, sort of hope with this Nexus. DT. Getting some work done. No detection available for the Terran right now. No comsat stations. No turrets are up. Not enough money to build a turret either. So he's just fleeing. He's like, well, shoot, this isn't safe. There's a DT. There's one DT in the house. How many kills you got, DT? 4 kills is not bad. That's respectable. Just making sure. Just down here to make sure. Ah, no, you're losing SCVs. You can't just blindly wander. Oh my gosh. No, 0 SCVs remaining. Not enough money to make another SCV. What? Dude, MVP. MVP Zealot, 9 kills. 9 kills. Ah, and all, more importantly, 100% of the kills. The Dragoon is here. Ah, snipes a shuttle. Nice. Not the shuttle. We're down to a point where there's 1 unit of maybe each kind's remaining. Remember when I was like, there's a tiny bit of hope? This is it. There's still the tiny bit of hope. The Nexus. And 6 probes on the map. Some of them are not in positions to do any mining at the moment, but they exist. Holy smokes. This command center's like, well, shoot. All right, man. Terran needs to shut this down. If you could, I love the 3 arbiters. What the? 3 arbiter tribunals? Really? What is that all about? Oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. Oh, I don't. I don't think Protoss can do anything about this. Oh my gosh. No! Protoss has no ability to shut down these tanks wiping out this Nexus. None. This Dragoon's dying. Dude, Toki. Toki just making it a little bit more interesting, apparently. He can hit this, right? I'm realizing all of a sudden. What's up, Leroy Love? Happy Sunday. And Kyle Tyrell here too. What's up, Kyle? You're right. The dropship pilot is from Aliens. In the pipe, 5x5. Wraiths don't have a lot to do, so they're going to kill pylons. Not that Burger Man hasn't any money to build anything. Can you not hit this? Okay, you can. You just decided not to. For a while. Yeah, a Dragoon was here. Once again, Wraiths killing it. More Dragoons have died to Wraiths in this game than honestly anything. Yeah, Cloaky Wraith boys doing some work. Probe's getting sniped. Burgerman. Hope gone. Nexus dead. Not enough money for another Nexus. The win condition has been fulfilled. Bluefin says, don't worry. He has a single Dragoon. He's got a single DT. He can do this. That was it, though. Once these Nexuses were gone and tanks came here, that was your GGG. Gee. Insanely good. Insanely good. Really fun, crazy ending PVT there from Toki. Thanks again, RJB. Check him out on your YouTube machine. Your YouTube box. We're going to put a link into the chat here. RJB's StarCraft channel. Bonk. Check him out. That was amazing. 35 minutes of, you know, like he said, started out kind of normal, but then went nuts. Went goblin mode for a while. Woof. Way more resources here from the Protoss, but the Terran just had the right things. He had tanks. He had a shuttle. The high ground was the winner. Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. Let's go a Nibbler replay with some people. I don't know. Friday's not here. Student's not here. I don't know what we're looking at, Nibbler, but hey, you said this was a fun one, so let's throw it up on the replay box. See what we can get. My brother just texted me. Shams reports that Bill Russell has died. Passed away at 88. True legends of the NBA, man. That dude, he won, like 11 rings? I think it was like 11. Yeah. He won 11 NBA championships. 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 68, and 69. Like, he just owned the entire decade of the 60s. From 57 to 69, he won 11 championships. That's insane. That's insane. So anyway, he passed away at 88. True. All-time legend. He went through a lot, man. He dealt with a lot of racism in his time. I mean, that obviously affected him a lot. But, you know, he was great. He made the NBA what it is today, and he's going to be missed. Okay, what are we doing here? Team 1, Nibbler. He wants a pause. His teammate next door is Niels of Peru. Wait, just kidding. Niels Peru, this Protoss player. And then finally, there we go. This is his teammate, J1235. Over in the top left, we have Open the Door, who's a Protoss. We have Lil Pylon, who's got a little pylon here. He's Protoss and Guerrero, bottom left. He's a Protoss as well. So a lot of Protoss in the house. Yeah, right? Alex, terrible, terrible stuff. Little Pylon ready to drop a mixtape. We're cannon rushing. It's a 3v3 with a lot of Protoss. Someone's gonna be cannon rushing here today for sure. Cannon. Cannon's on the defense though. Can he hold? Mr. Niels of Peru. Nibbler says, I need you to not die, teammate. Can you not die for me today? And the answer seems to be yes. These cannons came up. They protect the Nexus. They protect the Nexus from the cannons. Wait, that's not the Terran music that's happening right now. This isn't Terran music at all. This is Protoss music. Wait, or Zerg music? Zerg music. Just kidding. Definitely a Zerg track here. Okay, got it. Got it taken care of. The cannon rush has been removed. Mr. Peru staying alive. Nibbler not being attacked, which allows him to get into full Nibbler mode and go for, I don't know, a massive Muta bomb. Or maybe some Hergilian Hydralisks. Or maybe 8,000 Guardians. That's the Nibbler style, is having a billion something at about 10 minutes and showing up and ruining your day. What's up, Omar Ali? Happy Sunday to you. Welcome aboard the Brood War Sunday stream. Hit that like button. Everyone's been doing it. We got 67 likes so far. We can do better. Nibbler, a bunch of Lings out, but not enough Lings to really win. By that I mean he might just totally win. He went after the guy who cannon rushed. Oh, that cannon is so well placed, but the Lings can run past. No, just kill the cannons. You can kill the cannons. Cannon dad. Okay, Probe's fighting here. Trying to buy time for the other cannons to come up. Buy time for Zealots to come out too. But the cannon rusher, Lil Pylon, down to 12 probes. And he's got enemy Zealots in the house too. So that is that. Lil Pylon went for the cannon rush, failed, and the counterattack killed him. That is a tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Cannon rushers getting counterattacked and murdered. Yeah, he's at 11 workers. It's not an unsustainable, like not an unrecoverable position. Look at this Zealot running around inside the Nexus. Can't quite get his pathing figured out there. I was forced to flee. Nibbler's like, well, that almost works. Send more Lings! But, defensive Lings here, or Zealots here now. 13 probes. Not great, but Nibbler has 9. Gotta figure that out. Out to going a Jacko. Woof. Hey, look, some vultures are out. We have not seen a lot of vulture play today. I don't think we saw any vultures in that fastest map. We didn't see any vultures from the dude in the 3v3 that we cast either. I don't know why. Vultures are really, really great units. Ling's pathing kind of being like, I don't know what we're doing here exactly. We're killing cannons is what we're doing. What's up, Branca Set? How's it going? Happy Sunday to you. Hope it's a good one. Slow day A. Huh. Branca Set usually has weirder things to say. Spider Mind's defending the front door fairly effectively, whittling down that little attack to 4 zealots who are injured. Yeah, my first job, well, Kyle, $10. $10 super chat. Slice of pizza and a Coke. Appreciate it, man. I'll see what I can do. I'll get some pizza today. That sounds delicious. Thank you, Kyle. It is a Kyle pizza in honor of you. Screech. Screech. Croc. Mecking out here is Jay, our Protoss buddy who got cannon rushed. Again, is great. 33 workers. Dragoon popped out. We are really committing to this, huh, little pylon? What a zealots up here? He's got a gateway producing. What are you doing? And then also defending his homeland. Okay, his production is 3 gates at 7 minutes. Well, it doesn't seem like it's enough, unless this can kill Mr. Peru, which I don't know that it cans. But it cans. What's up, Neutronics? This is a fastest map, right? So you got these mineral fields with 50,000 minerals that are all stacked up on top of each other. Your mining is very fast because all the probes and everybody's mining at the same time, and there's no return trip time either. So yeah, look at it. This is just like, you're not getting out of here, sir. Not at all. Reavers at 11. Ah. Reaver doing some work here against Nibbler. Knocks him down to 26 workers, although, to be fair, I don't know how many workers he had exactly. Well, got some down here that aren't accomplishing anything at the moment because he's too busy trying to deal with the aforementioned Reaver shenanigans. Yeah, my first job, I was a paper boy, and I got paid for how many papers I delivered every day. Like, that was the rate. It wasn't hourly. So I don't know. It wasn't very much, though. It was like 1995 or something. Alright, so just making sure these little shenanigans of Lil Pylon do not work. Dragoons from from Peru, rather, dealing with this all of his own. And then my first job that I got paid hourly was, I think, $4.25. Hang on a second. What was the minimum wage in, like, 1998? $4.75. Yep, it was a $4.75 hourly rate that I got with my first real hourly paid job, which was the federal minimum wage at the time. Of course, I was like 14, so like, I was doing all right. Did I play Paperboy? Yeah. Played Paperboy a few times on my Grandma and Grandpa Super Nintendo. I was never great at it, and I didn't really have enough fun with it to keep going, so not the greatest game. I definitely recognize that a lot of people disagree with me on that. No, definitely delivered the newspaper. Another Reaver drop. Ah, that's a lot of dead workers. Another knocked down to 31 drones again. The shuttles die, which at least slows down the Protoss's ability to get this back again, which is annoying. Really, really good. Guerrero says, thinking about going in here. But man, nah. Peru's been defensive the entire game. Attacking into him seems like a terrible idea. What is... Ah, some zealots are in the middle trying to deal with the siege tank supremacy. Yeah, a lot is going on here. We're going to red versus blue this for a second. Yeah, Kevin, that's where I am pushing, sir. Two-kill Dark Templar getting some work done here. Nibbler back up to 41 workers. Got a ton of lurkers and a siege tank to help defend against future drops. But it seems like the... Oh, that's a lot of Corsairs out. That's a lot of Corsairs out. Yeah, Muta's not really going to be the play. Hydra's 100... Ooh, just flying right over the Hydra seems like a great idea, too. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not what you're into. Yeah, trying to find some overlords to kill. Nibbler lost an overlord up to 46 workers now. Bunch of drones that are idle, but he'll get those back to work for sure. Continuing to lose overlords to this Corsair ball, which showed up out of nowhere. Go Spores, kill the Corsairs. No, not really the greatest anti-air, but at least enough to prevent the Corsairs from just parking here. Big push though. Wow, Peru's just like, yo, next door neighbor guy, open the door. We're just gonna show up and try to kill you with a ton of Dragoons. Gonna take storms to the face. We have no upgrades, by the way. It is +2 shields out of open the door, actually. And DTs are in the mix. Did we bring detection with us? I don't know. Big Reaver drop here. Kyle Tyrell membershiping for 12 months. Thank you so much, Kyle. This drop is absolutely deadly, though. Thank you. And he says, hit that like button. He's right. We should hit that like button. This is intense. So, Reaver Zealot drop here right on top of our dude, Jay. He's going to lose his main... Well, he already lost his main command center. Losing his secondary command center, his tertiary command center, his quaternary command center. We learned that last week. The word quaternary. And, okay, I assume the defense here was working because of the good upgrades and stuff. But if you just overwhelm, sometimes storms isn't enough, which is crazy, but true. DT in the mix. No, an observer has shown up to try to deal with that as well. Nibbler has arrived to save his buddy Jay, keeps his command center alive. Only one of them is alive, which is so great. It's 15 minutes. Thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence is a long-time member and subscriber on the channel. Thank you, Mr. Fernandez. Reavers are heading into 9. Reavers exist at 9, and here they are. Okay, so everyone's alive at 15 minutes, which is kind of great. I mean, sure, Jay only has 11 SCVs remaining, and he's fairly crippled, but he's not dead. Team Red putting some pressure on to try to make sure nobody goes there to finish off Jay. It's just Hydrolinging it. Hydroling Dragoon support against a Reaver. And I think that's the only storm that's available here to our Protoss player. Siege tanks on the other side of the wall from Jay getting some revenge. Firing away at stuff that is too close to the other side here. Corsairs show up. They can't do much at all against this Hydroling Dragoon play with siege tanks. I think Open the Door might actually just be taken down with the combined power of some siege tank support, but also Nibbler. And then Mr. from Peru, Niels. Yeah, I don't... Oh, it doesn't seem like there's enough available anywhere. Is Protoss teammate down here Guerrero doesn't seem to be doing enough. Lil Pylon is really just kind of trying to drop Nibbler at the same time. But, yeah, High Templars unload and get Lurker Spined to death. So that didn't work out for him at all. He was trying. He was really trying his best. Well, Lawrence would love to play with Reavers, but his APM said no. Aww. Very sad. I don't know that you need to have crazy good APM to use Reavers. I mean, to use them like Shuttle does, yeah. To use them like a lot of amazing Protoss players do, yeah. But I don't know. Like, just kind of flying the Shuttle over and dropping a Reaver in an enemy mineral line doesn't seem like a crazy high APM thing. So Open the Door gets knocked out. On the other side, a bunch of Zealots show up, try to take down Mr. Peru while he's away, but doesn't work out. Enough is left over. Some cannons. Oh, siege tank here. Again, just this. Oh, the siege tank positioning is so great. He's got a million tanks out here. So Jay, look, he lost his economy. Did not lose his army. He still had 125 supply. He's rebuilding that economy a little bit. Got 16 SCVs out now. Big Reaver drop, though, right on. This is a little bit harder to deal with than a few Zealots. This attack is nuts. How's it going, Looney 007? Happy Sunday to you. Cannons taking shots. The Reavers just eating all newcomers. Dark Templar not taking hits, though. No detection. And the Reavers get some work done. Okay, Pylon down there. Depower to Forge is going to pause and upgrade. That's pretty good. And the Nibbler has set his sights on our Cannon Rusher Lil Pylon. But he's got Reavers and Storm. And enough of it, too, where these Hiders are just not going to be able to get through here at all. So Nibbler says, ow, back to the drawing board. 107 total supply here. Drone count is at 49. Ooh, and a drop. Sneaking out. Team Blue. Team Protoss here doing some good scary work. So it's Protoss except for Peru. And then our Terran Zerg team is the enemy. So Terran Zerg versus Protoss with a little bit of Peru mixed in. Good on. This is all just, wow, Zealots, man. Zealot unloads in the enemy base are always really very strong. Look at this, man. Just taking down turrets like they're made out of nothing. 3/2/2 upgrades on our boys. Yeah, he's continuing to just ruin the day. Oh, the SCV pull. Pretty good. It's only a 2-kill Reaver. Jay's sorry that he got dropped, I guess. Some carriers are out from Lil Pylon. It was like, yo, stay alive. Rebuild. Rebuild up in the top left from Open Door. Where Open Door died, you can rebuild. Maybe not the 12 o'clock. But the top left, there you go. Top left location acquired. Meanwhile, Reaver's getting some stuff done. SCVs, you know, 14 of them managed to escape from the carnage. There we go. Zergling picks off a Reaver, which is not something you see every day. But he does manage to save. I mean, I don't know that he needed to evacuate all the way up here. He's got a command center. This is where his production is. I think he should come back. I really do. Does he see this? He does. He sees this, and he's going to send the mutas over to intercept. Oh, the muta tech switch, though. The muta tech switch, though. Woo! Reaver unloads, cannot fire. Too many lurkers on the ground. With +3 attack, too many mutas in the sky. The mutas have been revealed, though, but against an enemy with carriers, mutas aren't necessarily what you're into. What's up, Litany against Fia? Happy Sunday to you. And it is going to be Guardians. Ooh, mind control coming in, too, from Senor Peru. We got to push on 7, says Nibbler. He's got carriers. We don't want him to get 87 of those. It's really annoying to deal with. Whew. Ton of Devourers. An absolute metric ton of Devourers with +1 attack. And again, in conjunction with Hydras, in conjunction with Goliaths, in conjunction with something. These carriers will die, but just Mass Disruptor, Mass Devourer, really hard to just kill stuff quickly with. You debuff them, but killing them is not easy. Massive unload, though. Good grief. It's just Zealots? Oh, alright. That was weird. 60 workers still from Nibbler here. He's fine. And now the carriers at arrive. And are there enough Devourers just to shut him down? An attack to the bottom left side here by Peru. Trying to get some pressure down on that Protoss player. Ah, and now the carriers are fleeing. They don't like what they see. And they're actually dying to these Corruptors. Remember when I was like, it's hard to kill stuff with Corruptors. Not as hard as it seems. Wow. Nice. Like, really nice stuff here from Nibbler. And all the carriers are going to die. Open the door. Or rather, Lil Pylon knocked down 160 supply there. Devourers back out when they see that storm. Yeah, the Siege Tank Hydra Devourer push really should be enough to finish off Lil Pylon here. Got a lot of High Templar. As I always said, Storm is always good. It's going to defend here a little bit. And how many storms do we have? A lot. It's a lot of storms. There's 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. Send over a drone, says Peru. I have the mind control ability. You could get, you could get a Terran army and a Zerg army if you wanted. No detection means these DTs are doing so much work, though. Yeah, these Hydras would have done so much better, except these two guys, 13 kills and 10 kills. Oh, and 13 kills. It's a 3 DT setup here. Just absolutely shutting down any attempt to kill Lil Pylon because of an utter lack of detection. Utter lack of detection here. Peru trying to push down here against Guerrero, who's largely just kind of been defending today. He's made a couple aggressive plays, but for the most part, not having a great time. Devourers are like, what do we do? Well, we kill shuttles and take storms right to the face. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe we don't do that one. Ow. 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 And the Devourer count gets absolutely reset back to 0. Knocks Nibbler down to 116 supply with that Psionic Storm. Trying to rebuild it with Lings with Adrenal and 2/2 upgrades. Working on that Plague as well, and our guy Niels is at 216 available supply. He's building his own hatch force up here at the 12 o'clock. So just keeping everybody on Team Blue on the defensive while a personal Zerg army is built from Peru here. We got to push with tanks 7. Bring detection this time. You got an observer right here. It's not far away. Carriers are back, and now that the Devourers are dead, the carriers are back, right? Coming up this right side. Little Maelstrom getting a research tier from Lil Pylon. Scourge, the quicker, easier way to deal with carriers to some extent. They kill the Arbiter, which is definitely the priority, but the larger problem for Team Blue is that Guerrero's getting murdered on the bottom left side here. That is not good. Like, these carriers are doing some work, yes, but alone against 3 enemies? Yeah, look at this. Jay's back in the game. 138 supply. He's building Wraiths to deal with the carrier ball. Love that. Love that decision from him. Good choice. How's it going, Real Ultra? Glad you could make it to the stream. Yeah, Hydra's in the play. Wraith's coming in here too. The Dark Archons mind control one of the carriers. Okay. Oh, then it gets killed. I think it was... No, 2 of them. 2 of them get mind controlled, and they're not killed. They are kept alive. Nice. Got some mind control on the enemy carrier group. That's incredibly annoying. Meanwhile, Guerrero just getting slowly strangled to death in the bottom left. He is at 48 supply. Supply blocked. 34 probes remain somehow. Getting killed one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Real Ultra would like to know if it's okay to lie. The answer is no, Real Ultra. Lying is never okay. Lying is bad. Grand Theft Carrier. That's right, Toy Cop. Came in, took some carriers as their own. Bam. They have some 131 upgraded carriers now. It's only 2, which doesn't really mean a lot, but in conjunction with other stuff, it might be useful, I guess. Yeah, so that's your ball game. There's no way Lil Pylon makes a comeback here. He's got his own Dark Archons. He's got his own Storm, which again, fine. Wraith Ball. Oh, Wraith Ball. Hunting High Templar. Doing pretty good here. Look at this. Jay, remember me? I'm back. Should I get in trouble for something I didn't do? No, Real Ultra. You should not be in trouble for something you didn't do. That's not just or fair either. Dude, sniping these High Templar, incredibly annoying. I already lost all the Wraiths. A little bit of some questionable control there, but High Templar count is 2 now. There are 3 storms here. 3 storms. Just a move. Just a move 87 Hydralisks into this base and you win. The thing is, you don't... Well, you do know that. The storms are here, but not nearly as hot and heavy as they could be if those, like, 4 or 5 High Templar didn't get killed otherwise. The mass Wraith play here from Jay is hilarious. He's just coming in with his 2-1 Wraiths. Sniping Arbiters down. Not really one-volleying down carriers, but that would be super cool, too. He kills the cloaking ability here of our Protoss guy. Carriers are alive, and my gosh, the cannon's buying some time, too. But these are 3/3/3 Dragoons, man. 3/3/3 Dragoons are always very good. Ah, big Ultra drop. Interesting play. All right, Ultras are in here. Oh, Ultra's getting maelstrommed inside their Dark Swarm. But it doesn't do any damage. It just means he can't move or attack or anything. So he tried to Maelstrom Dark Swarm them, or Maelstrom Storm them. It didn't quite work out. And yeah, this is it. Who comes in through the front door? Nibbler's like, the front door is for chumps. We're going to drop this sucker. Take down his Nexuses, kill his probes, knock him down to 2 total workers on the day. Does he still have 113 supply? Yes. Does he still have some carriers? Absolutely. He gets another massive Maelstrom. On these poor Ultralisks. And they're dying because it's a lot of carriers out, but they take down the Nexus with them. No! Ah, they do get it! At the very last second, this last Ultralisk takes down the Nexus. There's a Nexus here, so he's not Nexus-less. But Little Pylon GG is out. He recognizes he's done, and that is the game. Fantastic. That was really... What the heck? What? It's really good. Really, really fun 3v3. Thanks for sending that one in, Nibbler. That was great, man. Let's see. Nibbler produced the most units. Nicely done. Lost the most units by a fair margin, too. Killed the second most units today. Structures raised most by Nibbler. And total resources here. Actually, the guy that got cannon rushed early spent the most resources. Again, he was making his own personal army, so that helps with it, too. So, GG. Really GG there from Nibbler. Truly, truly great stuff. All right, let's go. Let's see what Barbu's up to today. He says, first time on the US West server. We got some AIs in the match, but also there's another human. So I'm curious to see. Nibbler is here. Hey, what's up, Nibbles? Nibbles, Nibbles. Okay. So we got a computer player playing Terran over here. Another, we got a player named Ben. TXDT up here. He seems to be a human. He's got APM listed anyway. We also have another computer player who is orange. We have a human named Mr. Jenkins 87. Hello, brother, says Mr. Jenkins. And finally, Barbu's down here with his TSC name, playing a yellow Terran player. So, are there teams? I don't know, because if I alt-tab, it's just yellows, which means they probably set up manual alliances after the game started. But how does that work with computer players? They can't do that. They cannot do that, Captain. We're definitely going to bring in at least a Phantom to start it off, Mr. Alex, and we'll see from there. It's TSC instead of TSC free-for-all. What? Oh, it's TSC ... Do I have to say the dots? Okay, I can say the dots. TSC ... So it's a free-for-all, says Barbu. Okay. All right. It's some free-for-all shenanigans here. I like it. Not gonna say no. A little bit of some pressure here from a computer player against Ben. It's a lot of Terran, and then there's a single Protoss in the house. And the Protoss is a human, so not gonna do the same build that we all know Protoss AIs do. So Dan Buddha in the house now too. The ×2's working out for us here. Not a lot happening. Everybody just kind of opening up Marine. Bunker at the top of the ramp here from our human Ben. The computer player does not believe in bunkers. He's fine. He's got a handful of Marines out. Actually, a bunch of Marines out. TSC ... doing the same thing. Alexander is the Phantom, says Dave C. Who's going to make our first attack? That's my only question today is, who's the first one? I'm going to free-for-all on the map killing fields. Sure, Bjorn. We'll look at that. I'll consider it. Reaver tech on the way for Mr. Jenkins. There we go. Yeah. Support bay is up. Taking a second base here, too. Nobody's taken a second base yet. Except, just straight up. I guess bunkering the middle here is Ben. Not necessarily going to build out here. I mean, might as well build a command center if you're going to sit your units in that location, though, right? A bunch of Marine medic shows up, though, from the computer player and says, hey, other computer player, get out of here, brah. Oh, Ben was in the mix, too, and he got obliterated, but both teams, blue computer and orange computer, showed up, and they were like, no. And look at them leaving these medics alive. Like, yeah, you know what? You guys could go home and tell everybody what happened here. Ooh, but check this out. Ben has a tank on the high ground. He's got bunkers on the high ground. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough look for our guy, computer player. Yeah, orange AI is just like, no. Trying to go up that ramp, dying. What are these medics doing? Go home. Just like A moved over here or something. Not smart. TSC decides to move out and try to take down a fellow human, Mr. Jenkins, 87. Again, going up a ramp with cannons and dragoons, and there's a Reaver up here. I don't think that's going to work out for you. Yeah, no, did not work out for you, did it? Absolutely not. SCV from TSC ... wanders into the enemy base. Doesn't take any hits from anything because the bunker's empty. Escapes. Sees what's going on. Back to trying to take the center here is Ben. Can it work out for Ben? That's the question of the day. Who's winning? Let's see. 40 supply here from Ben. So Ben's doing great. Got tanks, got Marines. Got a bunker in the center right now. TSC taking a second base of his own. Here in the middle. He wants this one. Instead of the safer one here. Can you not access this? I don't know. Mr. Jenkins expanding here. Oh, this is an island. Okay, so he takes an island. You know what? These are island expands. Nice. So Mr. Jenkins knows how to take island expands, which puts him ahead of a lot of people in this game. In general. Riva Las Vegas. Whew. Alright, so Mr. Jenkins with his 100 APM doing some good stuff. Taking extra bases. Shutting down opponent's attempt to take extra bases. And TSC ... GG's out. It's just like, that's it. I'm done. All of my army died trying to get up this ramp, and bam, he's out. So yeah, dealing with someone who's maybe a little bit better than you are. He's forced to tap out, and I'm assuming Mr. Jenkins ended up winning that game. Straight up winning that game. Okay, it's time for a shuttle game of the day. This should be great. A Leta versus shuttle game on Eclipse that RJB sent in that I think is going to be awesome. Really, really looking forward to this one. It's a shuttle game. That's it. It's Shuttle, it's Leta, who Toki says really likes going 2-port Wraith. So top right, it's gonna be Leta, who is our Teal Terran player, spamming 500 APM. And in the bottom left, it's Shuttle. We know Shuttle to be very terrifying, very good at drops. Based on his name, obviously, he likes going Shuttle play more than most Protoss do. But yeah, Shuttle versus Leta here on Eclipse. Right, so it's American English. Eclipse, like proper British English. Eclipse. And then there's Eclipse. A lot of options there to say that word. How's it going? Super drunk? Happy Sunday. Toy Cops very excited about this. Shuttle's not an APM spammer. He's got 330 APM and he's not doing anything. How does he have... He is spamming APM right now. Look at this. Look at this. He's building a probe. He's absolutely spamming APM. Maybe not as hard as Leta is, but he's spamming. Yeah, RJV's like, yeah, you went up to 360. Yep. Yuppity yoppity. Rack's opening timing here from Leta. Hasn't taken his gas yet, which means he needs a bunker. Because guess what's happening? Dragoon pressure's coming. And guess what also is happening? Range upgrade also coming. That singularity charge. It's a good one. Yeah, just marine production. Probe comes in for the scout. Sees okay. Doesn't really know a lot. Didn't get much information from that, but oh, throwing up a forward pylon here. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. With a robotics facility at the front, one base opening on display here. No expand at all, which this SCV knows. It says, okay, so if we could kill this Dragoon, that'd be nice. And he can't because it's a Shuttle Dragoon, so obviously. Okay, bunker really important. He's going to get Reaver dropped here in a second, is the problem right now. Is he ready for that? Also ready for Dragoons with range. Not necessarily. Like I said, we always say 2 SCVs, 2 Dragoons, 3 Dragoons, 3 SCVs. That's the play. What's up, Arvid? Oh, you're having a vacation. Sounds wonderful. Hope it is the best vacation. But really, tanks? There we go. Tank up. Siege mode finishing. There we go. Now the tank has arrived, and the Reaver is pushing. And the bunker's dead. Okay. Tank high ground, though. Gonna defend pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Shuttle versus Leta. Eric. Mr. Eric S. That's right. Mr. Eyewater himself. Shuttle's well, very popular, very publicly known Smurf name. Reaver does drop in, kills 3 Marines, takes some shots there on that Reaver. So no SCVs die, but the Marines die, but that's okay. We're going tanks anyway. We're going tanks and vultures and some Goliaths here too. So he's expanded now. So this was an incredibly strong 1 base pressure. Just took down a 2nd base, getting a 3rd base up too. And we're settling into a bit more of a standard PvT here. Although again, this position, this forward rovo is not very normal in PvT at all. Dragoons decide to head on back home. Observer's like, okay, a couple tanks here, tank on the high ground, tank there. Tank count, a little bit scary. Maybe not pushing with Dragoons necessarily, but as we always say, if you can keep that tank count low as a Protoss, you're going to have a much better time the longer the game goes on. So we'll see if Shuttle tries to do some more work to kill siege tanks. Because, you know, 4 is not the scariest, but 4 turns into 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 to 9, and then there's 35 siege tanks, and then you're like, well, I'm dead. I'm a dead Protoss. Even if I'm Shuttle, if 35 tanks show up right about here, I don't know. I don't know what Shuttle does to defend against it in general. Ooh, double Reaver now. Okay. Unloading him to build some Scarabs. Vulture comes in, sees what's up, takes 2 Reaver shots, doesn't die because he's facing away from the explosions, which is one way to deal with Reaver shots, is run from them. Yeah, Vulture trying to sneak in here, but using an observatory as a bit of a wall is interesting. What is... Oh, there's a pylon down here for additional scouting purposes. Like that a lot. Yeah, just teching up into another command center for a third. 3 base Terran is a lot better than 2 base Terran. Like, ultimately, very, very much better. I don't necessarily think Shuttle was planning on doing anything with this robo for a long term. Yeah. That robo was not long for this world. Ooh, took another Reaver. Ah! Took another Reaver shot there. You gotta be careful, man. Also, I think there was an attempt to expand up here from Shuttle. He tried to naked expand, and the Vulture shut that down. So it does force some army to actually come up and clear this out so it can be expanded to. Reaver. Ah, taking down a tank, keeping both of them alive. Shuttle doing shuttle-y things, as per usual. Ah. Tank shot. Tank shot ahoy. Zealot legs getting researched. Bit of a ginormous SCV transfer up here to the 3rd base. Look at this pathing. They have to, like, dip down into this corner before they go up here. I don't know why that works. I'm sure somebody understands the pathing in StarCraft and can tell me why they do this. Well, these ones aren't doing it. I can't imagine it's a rally situation. Like, you told them to go here and then shift-clicked up here, right? Shuttle is dead. Alright. Observer dies too. Too much anti-air to make that one work. That Shuttle had 2 Reavers in it. Ow. So Shuttle's not happy about that one at all. So finally the 4th base warping in here from Shuttle. 3 bases up and running very happily for Leta. It's at 70 to 66 workers. This isn't enough from Shuttle. He needs a 5th. He's gonna need a 6th the way this game is going. But like, the sooner that happens, the better it is for him. How's it going, Jelano Alexandru? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. Got some Storm coming in from Shuttle. Just all the different tools you need to try to deal with a meching Terran. Shuttle's a good one. He knows that Storm's gonna be good in a lot of situations. He knows Reavers are gonna be nice in situations. Charge Lot's really important. Dragoon's really important. And Arbiter's a big part of this too. Because dropping on a Terran and not engaging directly with their tank army is a way to beat them. And almost the only way to beat them. I don't know. We've definitely seen Protoss be able to push into a tank line and absolutely beat it. Tanking huge losses. Absolutely. But they can do it. You just kind of zerg it, right? You take cost-efficient or cost-inefficient trades and win anyway because you have 3-4 more extra bases than the Terran player does. Vultures, okay, sharking around, trying to take down a couple probes, just transferring around here, and then just wandering in to the death zone. Too much, like the entire army of Shuttle is here. Sorry, Vultures, not your time, but as we've always said, you gotta be active with your Vultures if you're a Terran. Yes, 3-base Terran is scary. You know what's harder to deal with as a Protoss is a 3-basing Terran that's active with their Vultures. Right? That's just constantly running around from base to base to base to base, forcing the Protoss to spend resources to build cannons and pylon walls in places and doing stuff they don't want to do. Right? Like, look at this. This slows down this expansion. Probe dies, losing a cannon there. Bunch of cannons thrown down, walls happening. Like, just doing stuff you don't want to have to do as a Protoss. You'd rather not build static defense, but the threat of these Vultures makes it so you have to. You have to. Ah, he didn't finish off that pylon. He got distracted by something else. I don't know what. And he tries to naked expand down this way with an SCV. Pays for it there. Guess maybe he was trying to Vulture harass over here a little bit. But again, the cannons. Just 4 or 5 cannons does a really good job of dealing with little Vulture hit squads extremely effectively. Like, they might be able to target fire down some of these probes. Yeah, but like every Vulture is going to die if you do that. So those are the trades. And yes, this 12 o'clock observer is still alive. It's doing great. Vultures are like, is this? Oh, beautiful. Pull back of the Dragoon to block the ramp. Sick move there from Shuttle. Really fantastic. So tries to take this 12 o'clock instead, or like an 11 o'clock, whatever. Leta is he going to be able to? Yeah, he wants to come up here, but nice job with Shuttle, just protecting his bases well as he can. And Leta floats over an already completed command center to take his 4th. Wow, the 5th base is warping in from Shuttle. So, like, Leta's doing great. Economically, this should really not work out for Shuttle, but again, Shuttle is terrifying and can do things a lot of Protoss players cannot do. So even if you look at the situation and say, his economy isn't strong enough to be able to handle this, he can pull some stuff out. He'll Reaver drop you, kill a ton of your workers, slow down the Terran economically that way. He'll just get a huge cost-efficient trade against, I don't know, a bunch of Vultures, for example. And just start to even the odds there. Vulture harass. That's funny, Arvid. Carrier transition has arrived. Or you can always do the thing that Protoss are always able to do. Just transition into carriers. You know what you don't have to worry about anymore? Tanks. So this might be where Leta recognizes, hey, you don't have a lot of Dragoons. This is a lot of Zealots. But you don't have 87 Dragoons like you should at this stage. You're probably transitioning into carriers. The time of the tank is dwindling quickly. Let's make a push. Let's try to hit ya. There we go. Coming in, dropping Storm in those tanks. Yes. I mean, look. He's like, I don't have to kill siege tanks to win this game, but I do have to kill siege tanks to save this base. Yeah, look at this. Leta just confidently pushing in, +2 siege tanks. He's pumping Goliaths now. He's also making tanks, which I don't think he needs those. I don't know. There's a decent group of Dragoons in this army. Dragoons would be nice. And tanks would be nice to deal with the aforementioned Dragoons. Look at this. Completely wiping out Shuttle's left side 3rd base. Or 4th base, rather. 4th base dead. 5th base alive. 6th base alive. Worker count only 62 here compared to 74 for the Terran. And I mean, expanding up here seems pretty easy for Leta as well. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be able to do that. Probes transferring over to that 6th base, trying to saturate it. It's a very brave journey they're taking, because there's nothing defending them here at all. But they make it. They make it safely, because shuttle probes are protected on high by Shuttle. Okay, Shuttle looking strong, looking big, right? It's got 5 carriers up already, ton of zealots. So for now at least, okay, try to use a race to deal with these carriers. For now at least, it's more of a hybrid play from Shuttle. It's not just pure carrier, and losing this base kind of helped assure of that what happening. But its production tab shows a carrier and getting some upgrades here too. So the Wraith Ball, maybe going to try to deal with the carriers, and then the rest of it is just Goliaths and siege tanks. 3 upgrades on those tanks, by the way. Only 1-1 on the gateway stuff. I'm trying to storm in and deal with all of this mech, but it's difficult. How's it going? Gecko, Hunter. Mules here too. We got Shuttle versus Leta in the house. Leta, our Terran player. Shuttle, our Protoss. And there we go. Hybrid Protoss trying to come down a ramp into a Terran position where there aren't a million siege tanks. But the superior upgrades are really concerning for these Dragoons. So all the Dragoons die. The carriers doing their thing, but there's enough. Again, 3-2 Goliaths available to shut this down. Insanely good. 2-1 upgrades for the carriers here. And this 6th base is the saving grace right now of Shuttle. If he didn't have this, it would just be GG for him. Oh, a Dragoon wanders in and shuts this base down by himself. There were spider mines and there was a siege tank here. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about. Shuttle stuff. Sends 1 Dragoon up to wipe out a base. Makes it happen. Ah, remember when I said this is the saving grace of Shuttle? It is. But it's in trouble. Can we hold it? The answer is, I don't know. Science vessel gets killed by carriers. Tale as old as time there. Siege tanks trying to take down that Nexus. I don't know if enough of them are in range. Oh, the vision possibilities is the problem here. Gotta come. Okay, so the Nexus dies. Shuttle. Shuttle's in a lot of trouble right now. A bunch of his probes are down here too. He has to bring the carriers in to try to save these workers, because losing, 12 workers here to knock them down to closer to 40 workers than the 70 that Leta has is a major problem. Carriers are trying to save it. Can they hold on is the question of the day. The answer is, it looks like with some Zealot support, Dragoons coming in here too, little Psiotic Storm action, Shuttle should be able to clean this army up and keep his 6th base around, at least kind of temporarily. Oh, these Goliaths are chasing the workers around, though. Oh, no. And he does end up, being knocked down to 46 probes. While he was trying to deal with this ground army, the Goliaths were sneaking around inside his 6th base and executing his probes down to 46 workers. Leta has 70 SCVs right now. This top left base was under attack, yes. But it is now saved. Another siege tank has arrived, and some Spider Rhines are in the mix here too. And Shuttle's like, well, let's see. I wiped out a Terran army. He can't remax super fast. So let's move in with the carriers and the Zealots and the Dragoons and our hybrid play and try to see what we can do. Goliath's getting some nice body hits on that right side. Carrier's got to pull back from that. Not what they want to see at all, but it's 167 and 144 supply. Carrier does die. Missile turrets taking down interceptors as they can. Shuttle's got about 1,700 minerals in the bank. Can afford to lose a few interceptors here too, but the Cloak Wraith Ball is in the house. I don't think there's an ops here. Or if there was, it just got sniped, and the Cloak Wraith Ball. Oh, an ops comes in, immediately gets killed. The Archon trying to do some work here too. The carrier group getting obliterated. This is what every Terran player wants to see every time. It's a PvT. Oh, he didn't see this obs come in. This third obs came in and Leta wasn't ready for it. Didn't see it. The carriers got chased off. About half of them got killed, if not more than that. More than half of the carriers died. And that gives Leta a little bit more of a fighting chance. He's up in overall supply now. His economy continues to be a lot better. He is harvesting from that top left base here too. The 6th base has been replanted from Shuttle, but the 5th base has not. So economically, 1, 2, 3 bases that are mining some minerals in here in the main for Leta that he's not mining at all. All right, trying to hold on to this natural base using the high ground, but Storm deals with high ground effectively. Storm deals with everything effectively. Shuttle knows what's up with that, but he pulls back, doesn't quite like what he sees. A lot of his units are in varying stages of injury. And this third gas being alive is good. I mean, it's depleted, so it's not the most important gas I've ever seen from a Terran player, but, you know, every little bit of gas helps here when you're making a lot of Goliaths. Zealot attack, trying to wipe out Leta's attempt in the top left here. Spider Mines and Vultures say, nah. No, Leta holds enough to defend this base. He knows how important it is. Shuttle pushing 12 o'clock, though. And Leta doesn't have anything to defend this at all. SCVs getting murdered as they try to run, as they try to harvest. It knocks Leta down to 59 total SCVs to 50 probes. He's evened the economic count. Shuttle, you absolute monster. You're not human. You're a monster. Then he storm drops. Oh, he tries to storm drop a Spider Mine. Oh, he does. He gets one off. Oh, okay. Never mind. It worked out. He was behind the production tab underneath this shuttle. He's got 17 kills. Dude, you're hiding. Oh my gosh, Shuttle. Shuttle. Every Terran player on the watching right now is like, dude, are you serious? What is he doing here? Shuttle's being Shuttle. That's what he's doing. Okay, this 11 o'clock here for Leta survives, which is a big deal. Shuttle hasn't expanded anywhere else, and he's starting to mine out. He's got 2 bases running. Leta's taking some hits, but he's on a 3-base income right now. Dude, can Leta win this thing anyway? The answer is, I think so. I think Leta's got a fighting chance here. Just doesn't have a ton to deal with 3 carriers. The High Templar wandering in, they need to be prioritized by the siege tanks. I don't know that they are. No. Siege tanks getting stormed to another great storm. Oh, okay. Bringing along 6 High Templar is a great way to win a battle. And Leta loses his top left 5th. Big play from Shuttle. Can he hold on to his 6th, though? Because there's Goliath coming to try to kill it. There's High Templar here and stuff. Yeah, but just, dude. The stutter step. And then another Goliath dies, but reinforcements are coming in. This is absolute chaos right now. Top left base from Leta dead. He's down to 28 SCVs on 2 mining bases. But if this base dies for Shuttle, he's down to 1 mining base. He needs to wipe this 11 o'clock out, and it seems like he's got enough to be able to do it. Ugh. Tanks getting focused down, right? But you got to still build tanks because there's enough Archons and High Templar down here that tanks are going to be good. Vultures wandering into melee range with Archons, never a good thing. Bottom right base from Shuttle is dead. He's down to 1 single mining base of income. Is it enough? I don't know. I don't know if it's enough. The carrier play from Shuttle is elite. It's always been elite. Him showing up with carriers is a lot scarier than 89,000,000% of other Protoss players. Yeah, I don't think there's enough anti-air. I'm looking at the Goliath count, and I'm seeing 3 of them. And that's your GG. Man, Shuttle. Shuttle's so good. So good. He brought the carriers back. He lost half of them. He lost like 6 of them. But he was like, you know what? Those wraiths all died. I bet Leta won't remake them. And he didn't. And he didn't. And the carriers showed up and there wasn't enough Goliath to handle them. Woof, 212,000 points there from Leta. 259,000 points from Shuttle. Outkilled the Terran. Got outproduced by the Terran. Got to outkill him to make that happen. Structures raised exactly 24 for each player. Total score here from outspending 7,000 resources, outspending the Terran. That seems good. Seems excellent. It really does. Okay. You know what? I think that's it. I think that's it for replays here today. I kind of want to do that Wk'Cross one, but maybe next week. Maybe we'll move it. So yeah, like Toki said, like Nightbot said, we're on the US West BattleNet server. Okay. Search for a lobby with the word Falcon in it. The password is SOCK. S-O-C-K. See that? S-O-C-K. And when you come in, identify yourself by your YouTube name so I know who you are. So I know you're not a troll. All right? All right, good. So we're going to Phantom this thing as we always do. Starting off with the Phantom is always really fun. And we'll never forget that Shuttle won ASL Season 1. True facts. We should never forget that that happened. Agreed. War Piggy, Toma, Rhaegar, Real Ultra, RJB, Toy Cop. And USA. I think I know USA. Bully McGuire is in here. Bully McGuire, identify. Hey, it says Bully McGuire. Got it, RJB. And you're G22. Of course you are. Booman. Wow. John Doe is in a hurry today. So Phantom Mode, for those of you who don't know, is basically Among Us in StarCraft. Everybody ostensibly on the same team, except they're not. There are 1 or 2 players who are Phantoms. They want to kill everyone. They get extra money to do it. So we got Toy Cop, Real Ultra, USA, Toma, Rhaegar, War Piggy, John Doe, and RJB. This time, says John Doe, I'm going to make... What is this? Says Real Ultra. Oh, what mode of Phantom Mode is this? I'm going to make Invisible Zergs? Real Ultra says, I'm a Phantom. Please kill me now. Bully McGuire identifies as a Paladin, which means you get extra money to help the Slayers, but not as much money as the Phantoms get to try to kill the Slayers. So a Phantom can look like a Paladin and vice versa, because they're getting extra gas and mineral income. Don't kill me, says Real Ultra. Just kidding. Okay, Desua, says our Weave, our JV. We get the next one, Dad. Don't worry about it. So yeah, if you're a Phantom, you get extra gas. So like you can throw down, you can make a lair without any gas. Like no harvested gas, right? If you're a Phantom and if you're a Paladin. So you can do stuff that's scary if you're a Paladin. Make people worry if you're telling the truth or not, right? Center is always very coveted because the resources here are not high. 1,500 minerals on each patch. 5,000 gas on the Vespene Geysers. So we run out of money here pretty quickly because everyone's generally macroing up really hard. Move, probe. RJV's harassing him. RJV just wants to make sure Real Ultra doesn't get this base, I guess. Step it away for a second. Dang it! I missed Real Ultra dying. Toy Cop. So Toy Cop kills Real Ultra because Real Ultra identified as a Phantom. In fairness, people are accusing Purple of being a Phantom too, but Purple's only killing Real Ultra, who again identified as a Phantom. This is the risk of playing for the lulz, you guys. If you try to lulz your way in a game like this and say you're a Phantom, then you'll be killed. More often than not, honestly. But additionally, Yellow's under attack. Which is a problem. So maybe it's not just Real Ultra getting murdered here. It's actually Yellow too, by the aforementioned Toy Cop, who is our Teal Protoss. So maybe Toy Cop is Phantom. Toy Cop is, he's good. He's a really scary Phantom. Yellow's lifting off, trying to stay alive against the incoming horde of Protoss. It is a lot. It is a 5-gate Protoss here. Finally taking a second base. I don't know if what would you be trying to build here? War Piggy says, I'm a Paladin. Really? Okay. John Doe's not really involved, except he's got a Dark Archon out, which is fun. He's making like 9 hatches. War Piggy's like, I'm making 8. I'm making 8 hatcheries with the 9th one down here. He's gonna have 9 plus 10 up in the middle. A lot of people are attacking, says War Piggy. I gotta make stuff to defend. I am the Paladin. I am here to help you. DTs are out. SCVs from Yellow fleeing to maybe the safety of Blue. You never know. Blue could want you dead as well. Tuna thinks if you're a Paladin, you shouldn't take the middle. Yep, center getting wiped out here. It's Purple and Teal, says Real Ultra. Why is nobody killing them? Well, it's a fair point. War Piggy's got a lot of stuff. He's rolling with it. RJB's got some Reaver Cannon stuff. He's trying to defend himself against, again, Toy Cop with a lot of things. With a huge lot of things. But sometimes if there's just enough here, the Reavers cannot do it all. Oh, it's alive! Okay, it's dead. Almost picked it up and saved it. That was super close. Alright, nobody has the center here. Toy Cop continuing his rampage to kill RJB, which you're right, he probably should have done first, but in the long run, I'm not sure how much it matters. RJB knocked down to 1 base is not a great place to be. Yeah, and he doesn't have an army either. He's got a shuttle with, like, I don't know, maybe a Reaver in it. Yeah, it's Toy Cop, he says. He didn't even claim anything. He never claims anything, though. Here's the thing. Toy Cop never claims anything. Why are so people AFK, says RJB. Where's John Doe? Why are you not helping me, he says. Help RJB, says John Doe. It's too late now. Like, he just lost his natural. And all of his probes are dying, and his main base is in trouble. Dave's rooting for Toy Cop here. Toy Cop's killed 2 people already. So finally, John Doe shows up, and he's trying to deal with this army, but he didn't bring detection. And as a result, the DTs are preventing him from doing that. So look, man, RJB is hiding some tech down here in John Doe's base. Trying to stay alive. And Toy Cop pulling back a little bit. Just, you know, taking a breath. He's making sure that RJB is dead, which is real smart. RJB trying to Reaver drop up here. I think he got some probes, but not enough to really hurt. Let's see. Warpiggy's not helping. Warpiggy's not helping keep anybody alive. He's got a bajillion 1/1 Zerglings. Like, a lot of 1/1 Zerglings. Many, many 1/1 Zerglings. Hey, look, detection! Yellow has been making science vessels for the sole purpose... Dude, these DTs not attacking this Nexus and allowing RJB to come back might be a major, major reason this doesn't work for Toy Cop. Can't let him come back. It's not allowed. Got +1 upgrades here. John Doe's at 1 upgrades too. Got some Zealots in the mix though as well. Toma's like, yo, Green, what are you? And he's not going to tell you. Toy Cop's plan is to never lie, so he never says what he is, even if he's just a Slayer. He didn't say that he is. I think that was an EMP that just got tossed down. That's pretty good. Love a good EMP. Still, Warpiggy is not interested in anything. Warpiggy's hanging out. He's like, dur, 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 dur. Wait. We're on the move. What are we doing? Ah! We're heading down to John Doe's base. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Warpiggy is the other Phantom. He's taken down John Doe entirely unprovoked. Real Ultra's like, it's also brown. Yeah, you said it was purple. It can't be purple and teal and brown. Toy Cop getting pushed. But John Doe is probably dead. I don't think he doesn't have anything to deal with a million 1/1 Lings with probably Adrenal if I had to guess. No. They don't have Adrenal yet. They should have Adrenal soon if that's what you're doing though. John Doe got Ling flooded and murderized. You know, as you do. Whoa! The ultimate boxer maneuver. It is 6 science vessels, all erasing John Doe's probe count there, or drone count there. Killing overlords with the boxer maneuver, because why not? Seems good, honestly. Oh. That was good. I think Warpiggy might be supply blocked now. He just lost like 10 overlords. Seems very possible, but Toy Cop is dead. Toy Cop got absolutely pushed by purple. But also John Doe is dead. But also, it seems like there's enough good left over to win this thing. If one of the Phantoms dies and one's left over, and, I mean... one of the Phantoms is making nothing but Zerglings and I guess a few Hydralisks. I can't get a probe out, says Toy Cop. It's not working. You gotta kill him for me, says Toy Cop. Real Ultra wants to watch. Watch the stream, Real Ultra. Trying to Ling push into Bunker Marine Siege Tank. It's like, okay, look. Cracklings are good. I'm not going to tell you they're not good. Man, his drone count got obliterated, didn't it? Same thing here, too. And a Reaver shot. Ah! God, Warpiggy. Warpiggy's down to 2 drones. Yeah, Warpiggy's out. He's out. He's getting boxer maneuvered on his overlords again. Which is so funny. that's so good. We don't see eraser maneuver on overlords usually, but hey. Yellow's decided all he's making... Oh, look at him radiating these lings as they roll through. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. He's using it on lings. Ay caramba. So hydras are out. They don't have speed or anything. But purple, man. Purple largely responsible for taking down both teal and brown, who is the war piggy. I don't think purple has said anything in this entire game. Oh, it's Toma. Toma! We need to be calling you by name, Toma. Boxer maneuver on these lings. Don't catch any storms, though, boys. Ow. Ow. Careful. Careful. Hey, Blue's in the mix. What's up? That irradiate, says War Piggy. GG. Ah, that was great. That was great. Teal, why didn't you help me? That is actually really good question. That is a truly great question. I feel like if War Piggy and Toy Cop worked together, they could have got some stuff done, but Toy Cop was just a man on a mission. And I think War Piggy not helping him out either was a problem for sure. So yeah, War Piggy, ton of money, but alone. Toy Cop, ton of money, but alone. They worked apart, and therefore they died. Toma, big part winning that thing. RJB staying alive, doing some river shenanigans was also really good. Yeah, RJB shuttles are annoying, Toy Cop. Not wrong about that one. Okay, round 2 for people who were not in game number 1. Let's see who we get in here. Rear Ultra's back. We're going to boot you for someone who hasn't played yet if we need the space. Versivo, offense, Yimi. Can I play, please? USA is back. Lucky Owl. We'll hold you a spot. Let's go. Like, the trick here is you got to try dog economy. I thought purple was my ally, says Toy Cop. Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. No, dead. Dead. No, we'll get you in here. Dead infested. Dead doesn't want to play. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Barbu made it in. Barbu's in place of Real Ultra. Word. Lucky Owl's trying to get in, so Lucky Owl gotta get in. We need a spot for Lucky Owl. Oh, is there a spot for Lucky Owl? USA, yes. So War Piggy's gonna get kicked. Try now, Owl. There he is. Lucky Owl makes it in. We're gonna swap with USA because USA was in the last game. Great. We got 102 likes. Nice job by us. Real Ultra is going to play Fall Guys while obsing. Nice. All right, Wk'Cross is in this game. He always likes to start things fast, so watch out for him. Lucky Owl's in the house too. We've got Can I Play Please, Yimmy, Offense, Versivo, Rhaegar, and TSC, who is Barbu. We've got enough views so that spam bots are in here. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, what's up, Dog Economy? How's it going? So again, the general rules are if you identify yourself in chat who you are, and I recognize your name, then I don't boot ya. But if you come in and don't say anything, and I need room for someone that I do know, I will kick you. So what you need to do, if I haven't seen you before and I don't know who you are, you need to identify first as who you are on YouTube, and then everything will be happier. Yeah, we'll do a round. I think we have enough time for a round 3, Alex. Is Barbu lagging us out? Lag seems to be gone. Will it come back? I don't know. Sounds good, Dog Economy. Three obs in here. Oh, the lag's coming back in. Put Falcon on 144. What's up, Boas 793? Farewell says, I'm not lagging. Leave me alone. You're a good man, Dave C. Always tab out and exit the stream if you're playing. Smirt. Center getting taken by our blue and orange players. We got Can I Play Please down here. We got Lucky Owl down here. Doing stuff. Getting help. StarCraft tips. Photon cannons can fire at both ground and air targets. Ooh. Upgrade the attack and defense abilities of your units to increase their effectiveness. Ooh. Medics automatically heal nearby organic units. Use medics with marines or fire bats to increase their life expectancy. Yes. Comsat can spot for your siege tanks. Oh, they can reveal high ground and other hidden terrain you wish your tanks to attack. Use the Medic Restoration ability to remove the effects of lockdown and other abnormal effects from your units. I love this. This is all written in 1998, man. Missile towers can detect enemy ghosts. How many of these are there? Stop the attack by killing the ghost before the missile lands. Use lockdown to stop battle cruisers. Valkyries have splash damage. Block the entrances to your bases with bunkers and supply depots. Spawn Broodling can instantly destroy a tough enemy unit, except for Reavers and Archons. And like, that's about it. Queens can infest command centers. How many of these? There are a lot. There are a lot of these. Boas used to try to memorize those back in the day, like flashcards. Yeah, not a bad idea. Hey, what's up? Tank Dempsey. Glad you enjoyed the channel. Welcome to the stream. What do we got? Wk'Cross is always aggressive. He always gets bored. He does not want to sit here in macro for 15 minutes and do nothing. He wants to kill people because that's how you win games of StarCraft. He's not wrong about that. He is right to do it that way. Real Ultra is watching the Phantoms. Yeah, I don't know. Archons are immune to spawn broodling because they're psionic units? It's a good question. All I know is it doesn't work, but why doesn't it work? Maybe somebody in chat knows. I don't think I know. And they're electricity type, says Kyle. Yeah, there you go. They're electricity. And firebats are fire type. And like mutalisks are flying type. And I don't think there's a water type in StarCraft though. No water types. So I'm waiting for Wk'Cross to do something. I mean, but like Archons are, I don't know. It's two things you can spawn broodling. Forming something you can't spawn broodling. Where does that bio go? Where does the biology of the High Templar go when they turn into beings of pure energy? It's magic is what it is. It's magic. Ooh, Dragoons are water type because they have blue blood. Good call, Kyle. I like it. They literally burn out and fade after several days, Archons do, except for the Elite Archon, Ureza. Spawn broodling affects all ground units with the exception of... I know! Right, I looked that up just to make sure I wasn't talking crazy talk. It doesn't work on them because they're psionic. That's it. But as far as lore reasons, I don't know that it makes a ton of sense. Maybe it does. Maybe just all the biological matter of the High Templar is obliterated and turned into pure energy, and there's nothing for the spawn broodling to take root in, right? That's how this works. You get into the thing, and you eat it from the inside, and blah! It explodes and dies. It's like a super fast larva infestation. This lag is not great. What's up, Ganon? Something Kalal. Stay out of this, Wk'Cross. Ah, so he's going to push on Perp Blue here. I think is the plan. He's going to kill Blue, and he's like, no one come to defend him. The lag reminds me of 98. What's up, nice roll? Wk'Cross has a target in mind, but it's not Blue. Where's he going? Who's he suspecting here? He's suspecting yellow. Apparently suspecting yellow. Purple's like, hey, hold on a second. Oh, unless they're working together. Oh, shoot, they are. So Wk'Cross and Purple working together to take down yellow. TSC's yellow. Ah, Yimmy's in here too. They're like, you are the lagger, TSC, which may be a reasonable thing to assume because TSC was complaining about how bad his laptop was earlier in the stream. So it could be him. How's it going? Stoxy, happy Sunday. Yeah, nobody likes spawning in 12 o'clock in Hunters. It's the worst place to spawn in the game. Real Ultra says the Phantoms are going to win. Oh, really? Yellow doesn't know how to unally, says Wk'Cross. I don't know if that's true. But either way, he's dead. He's getting double teamed into death. He built too much too early anyway, says Wk'Cross. Really? I mean, what's he got? 5 supply depots, a couple barracks, a factory, another factory. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Targeting the lagger's tail is all this time. It really is, Bluefin. Especially in the olden days when internet was bad for everyone and lagging was just not tolerated. Kill the flying buildings. Gimme. Get them. Okay, good. Marines chasing down this command center. I'm going to try to kill it before it escapes. YSC trying to stay alive here. Burn it down. Burn it down. Okay, it's in burning. It takes forever to burn down. It looks like the Brood War AI build, because that's what it is! Oh, look, a scout has arrived. Yay! A scout has arrived from Lucky Owl. He always makes our streams scout streams, which is appreciated, because scouts are fun. Alright, so making sure that Barbu is dead. Everybody else is pretty chill, I would say. Nobody's attacking anyone else. Yellow was Phantom? Yes! Says Barbu. So Barbu was a Phantom? Find and kill the lagger. I think it was Barbu. He just hasn't left yet. Barbu, get out. All your stuff's gone. You can leave the game and watch from the stream now. Real Ultra's like, I'm the lagger. Barbu, leave the game. You gotta get out of there. So if you're lagging, the lag stops and the people can play. See you next time. Wait, has he left? He's in still. I thought so. GG. And he's left the game. Okay, so does that get rid of the lag? Who wants to kill white? Who wants to kill the whites? Versivo. Versivo. Doing Versivo things. 3-star ports. And 2 gases and hiding battle cruisers here. Versivo is like, I'm a model of consistency, right? I don't miss days when I'm casting. I never do. But Versivo doing the exact same build in Phantom every single time he plays is crazy. Yeah, Nick T. Hunters is fun. Hunters is a good map. I know Toy Cop plays out on Hunters too in custom games. Lucky Owl was like, I thought I might have been lagging. Barbu, no. You gotta get your lagging stuff fixed before we're gonna let you into another one of these. Sorry. No, it's back, says Rhaegar. Wait, what? Someone else is lagging. If you don't have any wishes for who to kill next, says Avkatinis, I will choose Avkatinis, making this game move. I like it. I like it a lot. It's not me, says Lucky Owl. I have mass scouts. It's well known that if you have mass scouts, you can't lag. Can't lag out at all, ever. Nope. Who wants to kill white, says Avkatinus. Call him Versivo, so they know it's, I mean, they know it's Versivo because they can see the names. I think. No, they can if they go into ally. Anyway. Africa Tennis, as the auto subs call him. So Africa Tennis gets translated to Africa Tennis. I like it. That's good. That's a really good translation. The auto subtitle machine. It does really good, but sometimes it's hilarious. Red is really sus, says Nick T. Got a bunch of hydras out. Like 1 million hydras out. Got some hatcheries. 3 hatch. 4, 5 hatch. 6 hatch. Oh, the lag is back. Purple. Purple's a paladin. He's me identified as a paladin early, so he can look scary, but yeah, that's because he's a paladin. That's what's sneaky about this. Hydra only is good enough to murder Toss if Toss doesn't have any storm, which by 14 minutes they definitely do. You can Hydra bust a Protoss if you do it before they get storm, for sure. Or if they get storm like 30, oh, it's Toma. 30 seconds after the bust starts, right? Oh no, Toma's gonna drop. Toma was good in the last game. Toma wasn't lagging. Oh. Oh, he was obsing. Maybe it was Toma who was lagging the whole time. Maybe they were both lagging. They know what they are, Amauta, because the game tells them. It starts, there's like 10 seconds. It says, we're going to choose who the Phantoms and Paladins on Slayers are now. And then it tells you what you are, but nobody else on your screen. It says, you are a Phantom, or you are a Paladin. And sometimes people aren't paying attention, and they don't know what they are, and that's always hilarious. Because they're like, why do I have all this money? And it's like, oh, because you're a Phantom, and you didn't know. Very funny stuff. What's up, White and Black Productions from Bakersfield, California? Been to Bakersfield before. In like July 20 years ago. It was real hot. So it's July, and 20 years ago, it's real hot. Red! 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 Who's Red? Okay, Red's real quiet, but he's gonna help take down the Versivo. So let's see what we get. Is it gonna work? Mass Hydra, in generally, pretty good against Battlecruiser. Except the Battlecruisers can stack, and the Hydras can't. So notice how these Hydras are bumping around behind each other, but Hydras are just good enough against BCs that even if they're not all attacking, they can do pretty well. It's not like they crush them, but they will trade very excellently. Looks like a mono battle. Orange, stay out. Don't do it. But he looks sus. Says, can I play, please? Let's go. I want to kill something, says Lucky Owl. I'm bored. Don't do it, Blue. Oh, wait. He just threw up additional. Yep. He threw up additional starports. It's definitely Versivo. That's the thing. There's no tell. It's so impossible to tell what he is until he throws down 4, 5, 6, 7 starport, right? Yep. True fact. Hey, what's up, Sap Guy Jason Nielsen? How's it going, Sap Guy? Welcome. Glad to have you. Had to change your YouTube name to... Wow, that's annoying. Well, you shall be Sap Guy to me, because you're a member of the channel. Congrats, says Versivo. I am the Phantom. You got me this time. Is he the only one? He was a Slayer? How did he throw down additional starports like that? I am confused. I am confusion, as my 14-year-old would say. And we're still lagging. We have another lagger? What's up, GG2125? Dude, that's bad. No, but, like, okay, the amount of gas you have can support 3 battle cruisers being built at once. So I guess maybe during the attack here, he wasn't building BCs consistently, so the gas piled up, and it allowed him to have enough gas to build a few starports. I assume that's what happened. I don't think there's really another way for that to work, because I've done that before. And again, you just don't have enough gas to be constantly building BCs on 3 starports and have enough left over to build 5 extra starports, unless you stopped macroing, which I think happened there. Is there a masser on this map, says Nick T? Like someone massing units? Or like a function of the map that's massing? I like the Nidus. Yeah. Yeah. So Real Ultra says he was running a bank. And I am a lagger, says Real Ultra. Real Ultra, no. I'm at McDonald's, says Real Ultra. I don't know if that's true, man. Oh, Cinnamon is here. All right, gonna step away for a minute while these guys debate. I'll be right back.
Nuclear launch detected. Nuclear launch detected. Nuclear launch detected.
Wait, who's it? Ah, I left. Did I miss a nuke? Apparently I missed a nuke because everyone's telling me there was a nuke. So who's... I'm a little busy, says Avkatenis. Getting dropped over here by Orange, who's Hydra dropping my butt. Can I play, please? It's like Avkatenis needs to die. Dark Swarm, Hydra drop, let's go. Oh, that's so good against, like, all of this stuff. No siege tanks to be seen from Avkatenis. Getting super dropped. Can I play, please, on 3 bases is pretty scary, but he did lose his natural to something. The Guardians are all going to die because that's what Guardians do. I missed 3 nukes. No. Dude, so Wk'Cross getting real hurt here. Can I play, please? Not having a good time, too. Purple's in the mix. Purple's got 3 attack, 2 armor on those tanks. Dark Swarm is up, and it only protects you to a certain extent. Spawn Broodling on a tank. Nice. Wk'Cross says, I'm a paladin. But also, all my production is dying, except for, like, these 2 barracks. Not ideal. Dark Swarm holding fairly well, but the splash is a problem. Who's Yimmy? Yimmy's purple, that's right. See ya, Real Ultra. Thanks for hanging out. He taps out, and we'll see if that fixes the lag. I don't know, man. Yeah. I always have extended unit limits on for Phantoms, boss. Yeah, so just 3/3 Hydras crushing through Wk'Cross's base. Throwing down some lurkers in his natural 2. He's got this, and Can I Please has this too. So they're enemies, but they have their own sources of income right next door to each other, which is funny. The Dark Swarm is just buying time. Buying time. Do you want to plague something? That Defiler doesn't have enough energy to do anything. Yeah, he's trying to use the Dark Swarm to stay alive against all these tanks, but it doesn't super work, does it? Does it? His Big Mac was ready, says Emil. Get his overlords. Yeah, if there are a ton of Corsairs, just get in there and start killing overlords. There are Hydras trying to defend these guys, though. The Corsairs back it out. They don't like what they see, but Lurker Hydra does bust out the contain. Wk'Cross is effectively dead. That's someone that you don't need to worry about anymore. And look, oh, okay. So red has a bunch of mass Hydralisk too. So who is our red player? Offense. Offense has got the Hydras. A ton of Hydras. From now on, I play Refugee, says Wk'Cross. I don't know that Can I Play Please knows about this, or he'd be killing it. Oh, he does. He does. Spider-Man was running there. Dude, Lurker's dying. SCV count for Wk'Cross cannot be good if it's anything right now. Okay, he's got at least 1. I've seen that one, Dave C. The Jason Alexander commercial for the McDLT, which looks kind of good, honestly. But then Donald's was like, nope. Trying to Spider-Mine his way to win this thing. Red has 1,000,000 Hydra, says Rhaegar. Is true. What you doing there, Red? Why do you have 1,000,000 Hydralisks sitting here on top of my base? I'm defending you. We're friends. Blue asked me to move, says Offense. So either way, Wk'Cross is in a lot of trouble. Can I Play Please, if he's a Phantom, is okay. He's got a ton of production remaining here. He's apparently going to try to sneak up somewhere else for a new base. Wk'Cross, with what remains of his army, is trying to save his 1 base and take down everything that Can I Play Please has here, with vultures as they're getting hit by the spines of a lurker. Kind of fun. Kind of a fun setup here. Finds positions where he's not getting attacked. Beautiful. So offense needs to take a side here. Do you want to take down Wk'Cross, or do you want to join the fight against Can I Play Please? And I'm not sure he knows what he wants to do. All right, offense made a ton of mutas. I like that. Rhaegar says, get red. Red is scary. What's happening, says Afkatennis. Red is killing me. Red is killing me. He is. What are you? Can I play please, says Yimmy. Can I play please is not really being all that vocal about that, is he?
Hey, you say you're getting tired.
Sounds good, Alex. We'll catch you next week. I'll save a spot for you, okay? Okay. Meanwhile, can I play please? Nidus right into offense's main and obliterated him. So while he was away trying to take down Rhaegar, he gets backstabbed. So I don't know if can I play please an offense or a team, can I play please is not doing it well. But sometimes we get phantoms who just want to win solo and they will kill their teammate because they want to be the solo winner. They don't want to share the glory with another phantom, right? The mass scout play. Oh, helping to kill offense. All right. All right. Can I play please again? Being extraordinarily quiet right now. Afkatennis is like, I'm gonna help win the game. So offense has an army, but that's it. His production doesn't have anything else going for him. So his army, as it stands, needs to win now, which is just really hard to do. Again, the power of the Phantom is being able to remax consistently because you have so much money in the bank, or so much money happening. Good job, Teal. It's blue. Wait, offense left. And he was a Slayer? Or a Paladin? You had too much? Obviously not, says offense, who was identified apparently as a Slayer. Blues decided to attack Can I Play Please. If it's Can I Play Please, we're all dead, says Yimmy. I don't know. There's a million carriers out. That's pretty good. Hey, DC. Thanks, man. I'm certainly not planning on stopping casting. I'm on, by golly, year 7 right now, so the years keep flying and I keep loving StarCraft. I don't know if that's going to change. Can I Play Please? Making a push directly into Blue's base. Try to take him down. Lucky Owl here. Wait. Purple's helping? Oh. Purple and blue have allied with each other now. So Yimmy's decided to help Can I Play Please because if he is the Phantom, they're dead anyway. And if he's not the Phantom, he's a good ally to have. What a choice. What's up, Peel Lab? Happy Sunday. The tanks, a lot of stasis here, which is great. The Goliaths are trying to kill the carriers, and they're doing okay about it, right? Another carrier down. Another carrier down. Yep, another carrier down. So we got to pull back a little bit. More and more Goliaths. And Hydra's cruising in. And Lucky Owl gets dropped at the same time. Gets some Dark Swarm Hydra up, which the carriers can't do anything about. Yimmy's been letting Can I Play Please Orange run amok. Yeah. I think we explained, nice plague, we explained what Yimmy's philosophy was, or is here, and it was going to work out for him. Lucky Owl's like, come on, why would you let Can I Play Please win this? It's a good question, man. Lucky Owl gets spotted by Wk'Cross of all people. Like the dead Wk'Cross finds him and kills him. Can I play please? Calls it GG, and it was Lucky Owl. What? Dude, Yimmy was right. Yimmy was right to trust Can I Play Please. That's insane. Way to go, man. Lucky Owl was the Phantom. Yimmy was like, tossing a coin here. I trust Can I Play Please. Because if he's the Phantom, we dead. And bam, it worked. It worked out. Lucky Owl was the Phantom, going Mass Scout of all things. And then Can I Play Please is just a monster. Amazing. Truly amazing. That was good. That was a good Phantom for sure. All right, good. So I got to wrap it up today. It was a bit of a shorter stream, but a lot of stuff happened yesterday and a lot of stuff happening today. So we got in. We cast some amazingly fun replays. We had that Shuttle versus Leta game earlier. We got an Infested Command Center from Dead Infested. We got an amazing down-to-the-wire PvT fastest map from RJB as well, and then some good Phantom stuff to wrap it out. So truly fun. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kyle. Thanks for remembering up there too. We got that from Bjorn. Bjorn with the super chat, Kyle with the super chat, and then Kyle re-upping his membership for 12 months. That's right. Amazing. Truly great. What in the name? The spammers. The spammers are back. Thanks, Toy Cop. Thanks again, Toy Cop, for helping to monitor the chat. Dead Infested as well on that moderation side of things. We'll be back next week at about the same time. If you want to play a fastest map, Can I Play Please has one being organized right now in the Falcon Paladin channel of US West. So come to Falcon Paladin, or come to the US West channel server, type join Falcon Paladin down here below. You'll be in here with RJB and Toy Cop and Danny and Toma and Lucky Owl and Offense and Yimmy and Can I Play Please, right? So let's do it. Come join it if you're into that kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. And again, you can be out here all week too. Every time you come to the US West server, you'll automatically join the Falcon Paladin channel. You can find other people that are out here doing stuff. So super fun. Thanks everyone. We're at 3 hours and 45 minutes, which for me is a short stream, but by golly, it's still a good, huge chunk of StarCraft. So love y'all again. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back next Sunday, regular start time next Sunday, unless something crazy happens like this week, but that's a very rare occurrence. So that's it. Love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, everyone out there, please take care of yourselves. Goodbye.